I'd imagine it's just a drill, but like, what the fuck, Rick? For those of us who don't live in countries where that's a normal thing, by the way, if we hear air raid sirens, for us, it means death. Like here in Canada, if we have air raid sirens going off, just assume you're gonna die. That's what that is. I don't even know if we have air raid sirens here in Canada, if I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Yeah, no, they don't test them here at all. Granted, we don't even have fire drills, we don't have... Well, we do have fire drills, but we don't even, like, we don't have, like, shooter drills, we don't have, like... anything really, and fire drills do happen from time to time, but it's pretty rare. What the fuck? Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Whatever. I guess. Hello. Hello. I went through and fixed my camera thing, so now you guys can actually see my hands on my desk and stuff. This is a better layout, I think. I hope this is a better layout. I think. Right? Because that way I can actually like have things on my desk and stuff, and it's great. Also, ignore this right here specifically. It's from a cup that I used to have there at all times, and it just kind of like burnt itself into the ground. Or like burned itself into my desk, so just ignore that. But otherwise, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're fine. Did somebody fucking start a raid? Oh my god, you did. What the fuck, man? Well, yeah, see, coasters cost money and we don't do that here. What? Your phone scanning your face at fast pace for tracking? What? What? Oh, yeah, you can see the, if you look for like the little red dot over here. This is my tracking camera that's right here. If you look for like the little dot at the very top here, you can see that you can see it tracking. My cup claimed its spot. You want to know what? This is my actual cup now. This thing, no joke, is almost bigger than my keyboard. Look at this thing. It's huge. Nice and round. It's good. That's what it is. I fucked up and accidentally added too much flavoring to my water, and now it's too strong and I don't like it. Crap. No, I'm not gonna use broken RAM as a cup holder, my guy. Hello, hey Cry. Also, this is what Rick is talking about. This is what he's talking about. It's a bunch of DDR, all of this right here is a bunch of DDR3 for the servers and stuff that we have. This is just DDR4, like these 4 sticks are DDR4, it's 64 gigs of DDR4. It's just that I'm not sure which ones are broken and which ones are functioning, and if they are actually broken or not, so... And then these ones I'm just going to be using as replacements for the servers and stuff, because I actually need them for the, RDIM or whatever the fuck it's called, so... So I've got a bunch of like extra RAM that's just there. The reason why I'm not sure if it's actually broken or not is because the motherboard that they're attached to actually got destroyed. Like it completely destroyed itself, so I need to go figure out if the RAM itself was also damaged or not. The GPU and the CPU survived, but the motherboard didn't, and I want to make sure I double check the RAM first. So I need to get a, like I need to go through and throw it into a test bench or something, just to see if it actually does function or not. But yes. It's where it is. Also, I'm using my phone for this, by the way. So, this right here is my phone. Like it's like sitting on top of my, desk right here. The problem is that since my freaking, I'm using my phone up here, I can't use it for anything else. It's just stuck there. So one day I'm gonna go through and see if I can like replace it with like an actual camera of some sort that like actually has a decent camera. Because if I can go through and just replace it with a proper camera, that would actually be quite nice. Just so I don't need to worry about it like taking up my phone the entire time, because it'd be nice to have my phone with me, but no, it's fucking ridiculous. Also, my drawing tablet used to be here, by the way. It's off to my right now, so it's not like in the worst position ever, but it's off to my right now. So I can still draw and whatnot, it's just I'm gonna be at a very awkward angle if I try to. That's all it really is. Suggesting the RAM was an imposter? No, the RAM isn't an imposter. It's because my It's because it was the power surge that fried it, or fried the motherboard. We already knew that the motherboard was like having issues and stuff, but what happened is that there was a power surge that was caused by somebody. I'm not going to name who, but you could probably guess. And what happened is that when the power surge went off, it fried like a bunch of the components and stuff. So like a bunch of the components are like barely functioning that were inside that PC. It was a pain in the ass. Actual pain in the ass. Why not use my instead of a tablet? What do you mean instead of homie? My tablet isn't an actual. Hold on. So you guys know that like I have my desk right here, right? The tablet isn't a tablet. It's one of these. It's a drawing screen. Like it's an actual professional drawing screen. It's not like an actual tablet. It's like it's one of these things. So I can't use it. It doesn't have a camera or anything. It's just like you can just draw on it, but it like, come here. You can draw on it and stuff, but like, that's about it. Yeah. Back to our shenanigans. Regular schedule Warframe bullshit. Is there a cascade? I don't want to run the cascade right now though, man. I really don't want to run the cascade. Who's running these dungeons, man? Fine, I'll join. Sorry, I can't see who's running the dungeons at all. So like for me specifically, I can't see who it is at all. Oh, so I got a Warframe Exilizer adapter the other day, so that's good. No. I don't have a tablet now. I do have a laptop somewhere. It's probably on my bed, but yeah. I was gonna originally use my old Android phone, but then I realized the battery on it died. The battery on the phone actually started expanding so much it died on me. So I wasn't able to actually go through and turn my old Android phone into the camera. Granted, this phone, by the way, that I'm using here is the new S26 Ultra. That's what it is, primarily speaking. So it's actually like, it has a really, really good phone, or camera. It actually cost me almost nothing, or like not too bad. But yeah, the camera on this thing is like phenomenal. It is, there's a reason why it looks so good. I can do professional grade filming with the phone on its own. So it's not the end of the universe. Far world away travelers start to arrive. What are you doing? Are you just reading what it's saying? Is that what you're going on about? Is that what you're reading right now? Hold up. Hold the fucking... Oh my god. Shit, we all died. Oh, that's sad. Oh, no. I'm talking about the phone that I'm currently using, like this one right here. This is the S26. This is the S26. The other phone was a A20 from like 8 years ago. The other phone survived getting run over, curb stomped, thrown across the parking lot, frozen in ice. No, my old phone survived so much bullshit that I put it through that, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. It's not that big of a deal. I'm fine with it dying. This is it right here, by the way. This is my old phone. This is my old phone. From like ages ago. Yeah, it got cooked. So you see how old this is? Look at the cameras. Like you can barely like look at those cameras. They don't even pop out of the screen or anything like that. It's just like it's there. It's crazy. Oh, look at that. Huh. I like a little thing in there. Nice. But yeah, it's a really good phone. It survived some crazy shit. I've had it since a long time ago. Where the fuck is the front of the case? See, the problem with like old cases and old phones is that like phones were so fucking sleek that it's hard to tell what side of the phone is the right side. Nowadays the cameras like pop out of the phone and they're like an inch tall and it's like ridiculous. Yeah, we're just gonna let the phone take a nap. That's it. I'll go fix it eventually, like whenever I get a chance to, but the camera on it, it's atrocious, by the way. Like it's absolute shite. Like we're talking like really bad. But yeah, it's just how it goes. Due to like the amount of damage that it has on the phone, it's bad, Chief. It ain't good, Chief. It's suffering just a little bit. Oh, there's a little dude. I do have one of these, so I do have one of these webcams. The problem with this webcam though is that when I do use it, it can only do about 13 to 14 FPS, and I've been trying to get it to go higher. But the ow, god damn it! And with the issue of this being only able to go to 13 to 14 FPS, I could move my left hand to here before you see any emotion. It is bad. So I have it there for, I have it as like a thing that I use for like conferences and stuff, or somebody's like trying to like call me and whatnot, but otherwise like I don't really go through. It's usually just so I can talk to my dad on Discord and stuff. Pretty much, that's about it. Welcome to my habits of shenanigans. But yeah, if I can ever get like a proper phone or a proper camera and stuff, that'd be actually kind of nice. I do, the camera mount that I have actually does have like a proper mount for cameras and stuff. Also, you know what's really cool? So since it has a camera mount and stuff, I could actually use the same mount system for these things. So if I want to, I could use it for this, for these here. And then if I get enough Vive trackers, I could go through and start using full body for that as well. The problem is that using Vive trackers for full body and stuff is that you just need to make sure that you have the actual like vision for it. And I don't know if I have like the space for it, unfortunately. Not right now at least. Or no, what I do need to do though is if I'm gonna do it, I need to get some like of those you know those like those like metal stands that you sometimes see with like those lights on them and stuff? That would be what I would want to use for it. Because I'd want to go through and like grab a like a metal stand that you could use for lights and thingies. That's what it would be for. But yeah, I got 2 of these fuckers. They work. I want to get 2 more though at some point. Yeah, they're just Vive base stations, the 2.0s or whatever they're called. I want to get 2 more though, just so I can go through and like grab some more. If it's called a C-stand, that's wicked. I don't know what it's called other than just the metal thingy that they use for lights. That's all I know. That's all I know it's called. So the metal thingy that they use for lights. The great thingies. Ow! What? What? I mean, I did go to class and I did take classes on all this shit. It's just that I just didn't care enough to actually like remember all the names, because the names themselves don't actually matter as much as the information itself does. Outside of that, and then people are always like, no, you didn't learn anything because you didn't learn the names. No, I did learn shit. Well, I didn't actually learn anything because I already knew that shit. But anyways, besides the point, where's our chefs here? Where's the rest of it? Ow, guys, what the fuck, man? What did I do? Okay, guys, we need, okay, we'd kill for Uriel, not to be such a pain in the ass to fashion. What? Oh, yeah, Uriel? Isn't Uriel the one that looks like a fucking demon? Hold on. Uriel. Homie, you need to fashion this? What do you mean? What do you mean this needs to be fashioned? What are you talking about? What? What? Is this already not good enough? Put a mic on there, bouncing lights, and even sometimes camera, but don't tell our teacher. Well, yeah, exactly. We're just gonna shh. We don't tell the teacher anything, man. It's a dangerous game to play if you tell the teacher. We don't do that. Ooh, that would be cool. Yo, that'd be so sick. Look at that. It actually somewhat works, like, really well for that. Copy. Yes. Yes. Where? Oh, yeah, fair enough. I don't know, man. Being a fashion snob as a whole, what? Why are you sending me a Uriel look? What the fuck? At that point, is that even Uriel at that point? Like, homie, what? What do you mean? Rick, the amount of tabs you have open is giving anxiety. What are you... Can you see Rick's stream or something? What's going on here? Oh, you're looking at his... oh, Jesus Christ. Actually, you know what? It's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. It'd be so much worse. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. It could be so much worse. Alright. Easy fashion. Oh, I see. Wait, you're Trenton? What? Also, why don't you have the same name? Why do you guys... Why does nobody online like having the same names everywhere? I swear to God, man. Like, this is one of those things that's like a slight pet peeve of mine because it's like, ah, yes, I'm trying to invite you guys to a game or I'm trying to do something with you guys. And then it's like, ah, yes, the most unlikely name possible. That's what you choose. And it's like, what the fuck? Page. Ah, you know, but why are you, what? But why not just use author though? What? Okay, I'm so confused. Because like the normal, like the thingy with being online is that you want to have like not your real name. Guys, I've had the same name for the last 8 years. Every single one of my accounts, everything I have has the exact same name. I don't know why this is so difficult for everybody to do. Yeah, well, Rick does the same thing I do, but like at the same time, like what the fuck, man? Like, what are you? Oh my god, guys. Also, I swear to God, that doesn't even look like it's attached to him. It's just like in front of him. Actually, that makes it look really bad. We're not going to do that. Like half exploding over here. Heart with legs, heart with legs. Okay. That works. No. I changed over the years. Over the last 8 years. I just have the same name because I stuck with it. Because, you know how I'm like anything for the bit? Yeah. My name was a bit. Yeah, no, just going for the exact same name on all your accounts makes things so easy, man. Like, what the fuck, man? Account is named Wurgle for some reason. What the fuck? Okay. You know what? At this point, I'm not even gonna question it. You guys do you, man. Oh my god. It's so fucking confusing, man. Also, I'm gonna go move this out of here because that is actually, oh my god, there's so many wires everywhere. Why I have so many wires, I have no idea. I just do, and it's a pain in the ass. Actually, I need to check something really quick, and I feel like this is gonna be a bad decision, but we're gonna go do it anyways. So we're gonna go check these things really quick. Alright. I did a Gmail. Where's my Gmail? Gmail, where are you? Gmail. Oh no, they want me to go work as a pharmacy assistant? What the fuck? Why are you saying... Oh, I see, yeah. Also, quick question, when you're working as a pharmacy assistant, don't you need to have like qualifications for that? Like, straight up, don't you have to have qualifications for the pharmacy assistant and stuff? If not mistaken? Yeah, I'm like 90% sure you need to be qualified for it first. Before you do anything, what the fuck? Where'd it go? I know I saved it, so start. Yes, I might direct. Track package. Still hasn't shipped. Bullshit. Notifications. Yeah, exactly. Being a pharmacy assistant is like not needed in terms of that. We rely on our applications out here. Well, yeah, because in the economy here, specifically in North America, it's just hell. Okay, Rick. That's not a light. You know what that is? It's what they use to fucking like pacify rioters. That's what that fucking is. That's not a light. No, you're good, Arthur. It's just that it's like a small pet peeve of mine because it's like I try to invite you guys to the Discord or I try to invite you guys to the games that we play, and then you guys have the most not the same names you could possibly have. It drives me up a slight bit of a wall. That's all it is. Because it's like I try to invite you guys. Like, hold on. Let me introduce you guys to what my friends list looks like. Okay. So when you go look at my friends list here, so like look at this. There's only 3 people here that have the same name here as they do on Twitch. 3. That's Bliss, Asri, and fucking Cry. I think Hawksbury might actually have it too, actually. But like, it's like, why? Ah, this light probably will heat your whole apartment. No, I don't need more heat in my apartment. They don't even... Okay, so when it comes to Rick's bullshit, it isn't even like... They're not even at a stage. They do actually have a full production studio, though. When they're in... Their class actually has like a full production studio, and actually multiple of them, if I'm not mistaken, right, Rick? Where you guys have like actual... You know those cameras that you see in like the second Cars movie? With like like Finn McDiesel or whatever his name is, the guy that's like the spy car. And you know those like cameras that they have that are like blowing the tires out of cars and killing them and stuff? Yeah. They have a crap ton of those in the studios. It's like, my God. That's how it goes. Yeah, it's also free to change your name. Not in Warframe though. Elsewhere it is though. Oh, hey Harold. Sorry, this is one of my crash outs that I'll have all the time. Hello, hey guys. Also, you guys want to see the most useful thing on the planet? If you guys are ever looking for something to ground your audio and make it sound actually really good, this. You need this. This right here. It's like 15 bucks. These things right here are so good for your audio. It makes your audio go from shite to somewhat decent. It's a grounder. So you know how like sometimes when you're doing recordings and stuff, you'll sometimes like hear buzzing in the background and you'll like hear zzz, like that kind of thing. This thing just removes that from it, so you don't need to worry about like the sound. Yeah, it's great. Oh, you're looking at my HOTAS? Yeah, I got a HOTAS. I do have a HOTAS, yes. No, it's the Logitech X56. It's the 56, the one that they discontinued ages ago. And then they brought it back, and then discontinued it again, and then brought it back, and then discontinued it again, and then brought it back, and then discontinued. Yeah, Logitech cannot make up their mind with it. Like, I swear to fuck, man. Like, genuinely speaking, they cannot make up their mind. Also, you want to know the most piece of shit hardware that I own? Hold on. Let me go find it really quick. This is the most piece of shit hardware that I own. And the reason why I say it's the most piece of shit hardware that I own is because there isn't a single reason for me to use this other than the fact that it has the beep beep thing. No, this is a Go XLR. I bought it ages ago, back when it was like on sale for like 200 bucks. And I wanted to try and go and like actually use it properly and stuff for streams, because it's always nice to be able to have like a little fader and stuff, right? For changing the audio on stream as well as like my own like listening stuff. The problem is that it's shite. Actual shite. There's one that I want to get that's going to be able to connect both my PCs together and stuff. But yeah, it's like, it's not great. I need to go get, there's one that has 8 faders that I want to go get, and it can connect both of your PCs at once. It has like 2 USB connectors on the top. And then it also has multiple of these connectors here for the XLR cables and stuff. And I want to get it, but it's like 900 Canadian, and I fucking hate it. If it wasn't 900 Canadian, I would already own it. Because it's like, it's so good. Here, let me go find it for you guys, just so I can show you guys what I'm talking about. Because otherwise, if I don't, some of y'all might not understand what I'm talking about. Alright. Let me go grab my shenanigans. Amazon, Go XLR. Because what you do is you go into Amazon, you look up Go XLR, and no joke, it will just come up to the same thing. Hold on. No, this is not. It doesn't even. Do they not even sell the fucking Go XLR anymore? Oh, that'd be so fucking dumb if they stopped selling it. I wouldn't be surprised though. Like it would not be surprising at all. Actually, it might be this thing. Actually, I might be thinking about this one. Did they actually change the price? There's no way. Did they? Wait, did they actually make it cheaper? What the fuck do you mean they made it cheaper? No, this is not the right one. This is the one I'm talking about. This one is the one I'm talking about. This fucker. Look at this. It's fucking beautiful. This is what I want to get. Because look at how many inputs there are. Look at that. You can have an input of 4 mics. You can have an output of 4 different types of headphones. 2 different speakers. You've got 2 USB-Cs, 1 for each computer. You even have a fucking Ethernet port on it. Oh, wait. This right here. This guy. Sorry, I forgot I had the camera on. This thing, right here. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, no, it's actually got 4 ports for XLR and stuff. It's also got like, look at this. It's so good. But the problem is that having to go through and actually buy this though, look at that, look at that price. Look at that price. Is bad. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for Black Friday. It's a sad day. Oh my god, there's a DJ board that you could get. Oh, that's so fucking stupid. I'll stay with your Motu 4. What's a Motu 4? I've never heard of this before. By the way, I know very little of what's like actually out there in terms of actual hardware for this stuff. I just saw the Rode Duo and I was like, you know what, fuck it, we're gonna get the Rode Duo. Motu 4. This? Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I have something similar, but it's this thing. I don't know how far I can actually move this here, but I have this. This is what I have. This is what I use for my stuff. So it's close. It's like a 25 buck. It's like $25 and it works really well. Only problem is it has only 2 inputs, not 4 or 3, I guess. And like, I have to go through and unplug everything, replug everything else in, and like a bunch of other stuff whenever I want to go through and do any kind of like audio stuff, which kind of sucks a bit, but whatever. But it's okay. It's pretty cool. Welcome to audio bullshit. That is great, but also painful. Yeah. It is. I was thinking about making my own from scratch, by the way, but then I was looking into the stuff that would like be required for making it, and then I looked at it and it was like, oh crap, I'd have to go make my own motherboard from like, I'd have to go make my own like motherboard from scratch, and it's like, nah, we're not doing that. No, I'm good. I don't. We're not. What? Oh yeah. This is what I'm talking about. These are the cameras that Rick works with, by the way. These are the fuckers. Like, this is the kind of stuff that Rick works with in his studio and stuff. Like, no, he's got an actual proper studio to work in and stuff. They spent like their school actually built like an actual proper studio for like all the stuff that they do, which is awesome. But also at the same time, every time I see these cameras, all I can think of is Cars 2 when they're killing the cars. That's the only thing I can think of. Yeah, 1.2 million. Actually, believe it or not, I thought it would be more than that. I thought it was going to be a lot more than that, unless it's 1.2 million per camera. In that case, different story. But I have no idea, man. I don't know, man. It's fucking Finn McDiesel, I think, is like one of the guys. I don't know. I just know it because it's somebody kept on making the joke that the main character like looks like Finn McDiesel. I don't even know who Finn McDiesel is. Finn McMissile. Oh, is that his name? That explains why he's got fins. Ah, yes. Over here with the fins. All of the fins. Also, by the way, I don't know if you guys have like favorite scene in the Mater gets a hold of the wasabi. The wasabi. It's so good though. I actually really do enjoy wasabi. I fucking love wasabi. It's great. Oh my god. It's great when you have like sushi and wasabi put together and it's like Mario and Luigi. You can't just have one or the other. You have to have both together, man. Oh, you've never actually had the good stuff? Oh, that's sad. Yeah, no, the good stuff is actually really good. Strong though. So keep in mind that it is like a very strong taste. We do have some of it here in the in Canada. I almost said the US. No, here in Canada. And it is a whole process. It's so good. It's so tasty. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go run some cascades real quick. If anybody else wants to join for the cascades, feel free. I'm gonna go and throw hands with, I don't know, I'm gonna go start beefing with the universe again. While I go run some cascades solo, because might as well. Or I guess if you guys want to join, you guys can. I'm not gonna like stop you. Now, the only real problem with doing cascades though, especially if you're gonna do them solo, is there's problems, man. Becomes an issue. Oh god, I still haven't maxed those out yet. Shit, man. You don't want to know, Ozzy. We're not doing the arcane. I'm not. You don't want to know. We're just ignore the arcane farm, man. Just ignore the arcane farm. It's not worth the work. It's not worth the work. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Not even close. I would rather explode than deal with bullshit. That's what this is. There's no arcane farm. What does this fucking boss thing say? Yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, hi, guy. Hello. Can you, like, not be turned into a void fissure enemy right as I was about to kill you, please? That'd be great. Thank you. Cascades are easy. Take, like, a few hundred runs to get works it out. Oh, no. I know that cascades are easy. It's just that I don't like doing cascades specifically for the fact that it takes fucking forever to run them. That's it. That's the only reason I don't like running them. It's because it's like survival missions, and the fact that survival missions take fucking forever. Also, I found a way to speedrun the exilizers, by the way. Okay, so Steve, I found a really stupid way to go through and speedrun the exilizers, and you might not like this, but unironically, every time I get a kill using my my Saren, it goes through and speedruns the exilizers, right? Yeah, no, it goes like super quick. It's really, really fast. Only take around an hour 15 sub-hour as well. Yeah, so hold on. You do realize that an hour-long mission for for 98% of the player base is like nuts, right? Like the fact that we routinely go for longer than half an hour in a mission is like not normal, right? Anything past 30 minutes is like, yeah, just like not a normal amount of game. Okay, just making sure that you know that that's not like a normal amount of time. Yeah. So the average player doesn't go for more than like 15 minutes inside of runs. It's just that a lot of the times when you see people doing runs within Warframe, it's just that like streamers and like other people who are doing like actual stuff for like grinding out different things, specifically speaking, end up running into a situation where we tend to run a lot of missions for a very long time, just because for us, we have the time, so we can. A lot of people don't. Yeah, no, most people do dip at 5. Most people don't make it past like 3 rounds. In most things, or at least in terms of like actual defense and stuff, it's really rare to see anybody below MR30 stay past 10 rounds of anything. And I know it's weird to say, but welcome to the Warframe community, guys. And this is also another thing of like where people tend to get a little bit skewed when they start doing endgame stuff, is because like, especially if you watch a lot of like when you go through and like watch a lot of like creators and stuff, it tends to skew a lot of like the ways that you might think about how the like player base plays, because it's just that insane. Oh, look at that arcane! Nice, we got an arcane. We got an arcane. I'll take it. All arcanes, best kind of arcanes. Also, by the way, guys, I appreciate the fact that you guys gave me the idea of bringing out arcane concentration, because I'm not gonna lie. Look at that wall. I can actually blot out the sky with the amount of kills that I'm getting. What the fuck? Alright, welcome to bullshit, I guess. Where's the thingy? Okay, it's over here. Yeah, I can just blot out the sky. It's great, isn't it? It's awesome. Yeah, no, running solo. I mean, you don't necessarily have to run solo, you know that, right? Like, if you're ever, like, running a mission and you need, like, another person to run with you, Steve, just, like, ping me in the Discord, genuinely. Unless it's, like, 3 a.m. my time. Don't ping me at 3 a.m. I won't answer. I don't mean that as an insult. I'll probably just be asleep. That's all it is. Yeah, if you need like somebody to actually like run cascades with, just ping me. I'll run them with you. No, don't. Well, I'm not gonna answer. My phone doesn't ring. You guys know that, right? Like I have my phone turned off, so it doesn't actually ring when I go to sleep. Yeah, but our times don't tend to line up most of the times. Well, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is like if you ever like want to just ping me just in case, feel free. I really don't mind. If you need to have somebody extra for your party and stuff. That's all it is. I'm not too bothered. Not too bothered at all. It's not like I've got a, like, outside of this, it's not like I've got a job outside of doing this, at least. Like, my job right now, legally speaking, is streaming, so... For all intents and purposes, yeah, I'm here. I'm chilling. Oh, you know what we should do? We should start farming ESO. For just like the relics and stuff, because what we should start doing is farming the ESO for the radiant relics. And I know that sounds weird to do, but if we start farming ESO for the radiant relics, we'll also be able to get a crap ton of the vandal parts. So we'll actually be able to go through and actually sell those for like 5 to 10 plat each. So we can actually make a crap ton of plat by farming ESO relics as well, which is actually really, really nice. If you guys don't know, the vandal parts all go for between 5 and 10 plat each individually. Now, if we really wanted to make some plat, we would go farm out the Cinta, but we'd need a full party of 4 people to do that, and, well, to make it worth it, we'd need a full party of 4. Still need... Oh, you still need parts for the Lotto Vandal? I have, like, a crap ton of them, by the way. Like, an actual, like, ludicrous amount of that stuff. By the way, for those who don't know, the Cinta parts go for anywhere between 10 and 20 plat individually. So if you guys are looking for, like, an actual, like, decent platform, the Cinta parts are pretty good. They're 33% drop chance for all of the puzzles that you do. Actually, they're a little bit higher, so they're about a 40% drop chance on the co-op puzzles. So if you want to go through and actually get a bunch of plat, they're actually somewhat decently consistent. The other part about it too is that if you go through and like do it with 4 people, you can have everybody crack a bunch of those thingies, and then as long as you ping where the thingies drop for everybody, everybody can still get the blueprints and stuff. So, hear me out real quick. It'll actually work out pretty well. You can get like a crap ton of plat and stuff out of it. It's great. The problem is that you do need 4 people for it, and that's where it comes into play of like I do actually need to make sure that we have 4, like a full party. Quite a bit yesterday when I got tired of farming Dante. No, you're good. Yeah, you're fine. You're a-okay. I really don't mind because like shenanigans is all good. Also, what do we even do with Thraxplasm? Like, what are we supposed to do with 52,000 Thraxplasm? Like, I know I can feed it to my Hemlith, but is there really nothing else I can do with it? Because it'd be so sad. I wanna have an actual use for it, you know? Also, I like how all the enemies immediately went to you, Cry. I think you're on your own now. Free to the Hemlith, that's it. Crap. Okay, fine. Whatever. I guess we'll just burn it. Or just flex it. I mean, to be fair, what are you at now? 2.6 million or something stupid? Like... From what I understand and from what I remember, you're at like 2.6 million, right? From what I remember, I think, maybe, potentially. Bye, room. Bye, room. There you go. Now we're good. I'm just gonna sit here and just do this. A decent amount. I can't remember. Yeah, no, you're fine. I know that you're over at least 1 million. I know that much because you do a lot of cascades. I know that you're over 1 million at least. What? What's going on, Azri? What's happening? You know, it's really funny. Like, you want to know the funniest fucking thing that I've noticed when it comes to streaming and stuff, specifically when it comes to streaming Warframe? This is gonna be like a really weird one. Is that I've noticed that a lot of peeps tend to go really quiet when we go into a mission. And then as soon as I'm out of a mission, there's like double the amount of people talking. And then the second we go into a mission, it's just like crickets. Or it's quiet. Everything's nice and quiet. I'm not entirely sure what the reasoning behind that is. It's not a bad thing, by the way. It's just a little phenomenon that I've noticed. It could entirely just be correlation, not causation, but something funny I just noticed. Or noticed a while back at least. Ooh! Oh, we got another one! Yes! Alright, we got another one that's over 28. So I have a... For those who don't know, I have a rule when it comes to cracking relics and stuff. So, or when it comes to cracking stuff, where is it? Prime part, prime. Is where, hold on, I'll explain it in a second here once I select my relic. I have a thing that I do whenever I'm doing, don't crash. Thank you. There you go. Is that what I do is I burn anything that's worth under 20 plat as a full set. So what I'll do is I'll go through and like, I'll just organize it based on plat amount, and then I'll just start like, is that what it is? Am I just weird then? Is like me being able to actually pay attention to everything that's being said kind of weird then? Because like, I feel like that might be weird. Oh, I see. I guess I'm just weird then. It's not like that's a discovery. We all knew that I was like a little spicy at some point. Neuro spicy. To a degree. It's not exactly a mystery here. Meow. Where's our shows? What the fuck? No, I'm not better. See, here's the thing. It's not about me being better than anybody else. It's about me being weirder than everybody else. Come on, man. You gotta get it right. The more cringe I am, the better. And that's where it comes down to. Although I'm not very cringe, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Relatively speaking, in comparison. No, I'm not even that cringe. I'm like the least unhinged person that you'll meet. Probably. I don't know. Not weird. That chat is just slow enough for you just reasonably respond to message. No, even then, like, there's been some times where we have, like, I don't know, like 50 people talking in chat and whatnot, and it's like, I can still keep up relatively well. There are some that I absolutely go through and, like, there are some messages that I do decide not to listen to or, like, not read, but that's mostly just me deciding that it's not worth responding to some of them. And it's like, I don't mean that as an insult, but it's more just so, more so in the sense of, it's like a... I take the like I think about like what's worth in terms of like time and like what's the most best thing to respond to in terms of the flow of what's going on, which I know is a weird sentence or weird way to explain that, but welcome to the flow of stream. It's Maine. Where's our chefs? Or as we like to call it, crowd direction. Water. What the fuck do you mean water? Nah. This thing is like mystical. It doesn't exist. Messages you tend to ignore are usually because it's two people replying back. Oh yeah, well I don't need to read those, or I don't need, like I do read them. It's just that I don't need to really like pay attention to them, if that makes sense. Like as much as like I'd like to go through and like respond to a bunch of like every single message that's there, it's like there's some of them where it's just there's no point responding to them. If you guys are having a conversation between each other, there's no real point in me actually like interjecting, unless there is something that I noticed that would be kind of cool to interject with. It's like, what am I gonna do? Walk into a random person's like conversation that they're having in the middle of the street for no other reason than just doing it? Like, yeah, no, there's no real point in doing that. That's at least how I see it. Where's our chefs? Come on. You know, I kind of feel like, no, God, no. Well, actually, I need to interject myself into every conversation and make sure it's always about me, you know? Just gotta make sure it's always about... No. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. 9 times out of 10, I'm not someone who'll speak unless spoken to first. So like... No, God, no. Why would I do that? No, God, that... No. Oh god, no. The whole concept of people being like, oh yeah, you need to interject because it's your stream. No. No, God, no. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that's hell. Oh, hi, Meep. Hey, Meep, you know that there's another person that's here that goes by the same name? They're like an imposter to you? You know there's somebody here in this community that's an imposter to you, right? Just making sure that you know this, right? There's an imposter. Oh, same. I'm not like that in social settings. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's because it's likely just because that's how we were raised. We were both raised that way, which is fine. It's okay. But yeah, no, I very much was raised in the sense of like, do not speak unless spoken to. Yeah, there's an imposter. There's somebody by the name of Meep that shows up every once in a while. That has a similar name to yours, but not exactly the same. Yeah, you got a twin. You're definitely twinning with people's. Clone time to rebuild the Republic. What the fuck are you gonna do rebuilding the Republic? Bro, the Republic was gonna fail regardless. You do realize that the Republic was more incompetent than the fucking Roman, like the Roman Empire? Like, no, the Republic was gonna fail. No matter what they did, they were gonna fail. If Palpatine didn't exist, they were still gonna fail. Like, it's one of those things where it's just, their failure was like a set point in time. There's nothing you can do. To like save that at all. One less E. No, I don't think they have mop at the end of their name. I'm pretty sure they don't have mop at the end of their name, and that's how I can differentiate you two apart. Unless they do, in which case, GG's, I guess. Then again, I'm not gonna lie. We discovered a while back that the way that I differentiate people is usually by the way that they text, and then also by the color of their name. So sometimes I will actually mistake people for the wrong person, just by seeing the wrong color. So I quite literally could just be seeing you having a different color today, and that's why I'm thinking that there's somebody else by the same name. That's it. That could be what's causing it. Yeah, but your name's always that. You've got the same color name always, which is good. It's good. It's good to see. Ooh, Paragirl Prime. Yes. Ooh, that actually all sells for a good amount of plat too. Oh, yes. By the way, I love that you can do this and see all your completed sets and stuff. And then you can see all the plat that you can make off of this. It's beautiful. Like this right here is awesome. I'm going to make so much plat someday. It's going to be great. It's going to be beautiful. But yeah, one of the best ways to make plat is by selling prime sets. No joke. Specifically speaking, when it comes to prime parts, specifically, you want to sell them as a set. Anything else, like the Vandal sets or the Vandal weapons and stuff, you want to sell separately. Same thing with all the parts that you'll see for like all of the things that you get from invasions and stuff. You want to sell those individually too, because they sell for more individually than they sell as a set. I know it sounds weird to say that, but look at the prices. You'll see what I mean. And then you can also sometimes bump up the price a little bit and make an even larger amount. Usually about 12 to 13% on it. Usually. Bought one time Twitch Premium to make it black. What? Oh, did you? You know you don't. You know that you don't have to do that, right? You can use something called oh, what's the thing that people use? It does like all the emotes and stuff. I can't remember the name of it. We have it enabled here, so I don't remember the name. But yeah, there's some there's like a program that you can use for your on your browser that like enables like a bunch of different emotes and stuff. Can't remember the name though. But yeah, it's relatively easy or really nice to use. Though I will not lie, it is one of those situations where it gets a little weird sometimes. You know, I'm not gonna lie. These guys actually surviving a hit is concerning. Like, genuinely concerning. Did I take the wrong build? I might have taken the wrong build into this. Like, no joke. Well, I can't say, stay for— yeah, no, you're right. If it's like 1 AM for you, you're fine, dude. Like, I'm not gonna get mad at you guys because you can't be here. Like, what would I do there? Like, what? That'd be such a weird fucking thing to get mad about. Where's our chefs? You guys have got your own lives. I'd rather you guys focus on that than anything else. Just like a meme, have a talk. Oh, that would be... What are you gonna do? Why is... like, hold on. Why is talk in quotations? Homie? Why is talk in quotations? What are you gonna do to the other meep? Why would you throw them in the dungeons? What do they do? Why would you throw them in the dungeons? No. The poor meep. Okay, I see. Just gonna go through an accident, like just straight up start a war over the fact that you guys have the same name. Why not just share the name? That'd be great. I see. Murder is on the mind. There are a couple different ones, but I think 7TV. Yeah, I'm thinking of 7TV. You can change your color within Twitch to be able to go change it with 7TV and stuff. That's pretty cool. What? Marriage on stream? No, I don't think it'll ever end up happening for anyone. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. Also, that seems like a really weird invasion of privacy for both you and your spouse, and also everybody that's there as well. That would be like hell, like actual hell for like everybody involved. I would not know how to feel about that. Granted, I'm not someone who is actually interested in getting married either, so like I really don't see the point in it. Ooh, Sevagoth. Nice. Sevagoth. Wait, Sevagoth is also 30. Wait, hold on. Is every Warframe over 20 plat? Actually? Is every... That's nuts. Alright, cool. I mean, I'll take it, but like, damn. Fair enough. I didn't realize that every single Warframe would be over 20 plat. That's kind of crazy. Now, here's the thing about this, though, is that I am kind of curious if there's like a way that we could speed this up a little bit, just in terms of like the actual like damage that we're doing, because it would be nice to get this further. Okay, every time I see somebody say trust, I immediately stop trusting them. The main reason why, well, part of the reason for it is because you're telling me to do something. Two, it's just like, nah, I mean, getting married is one way to share a name. Yeah, but you can just share a name otherwise too as well. You know, you can just legally change your name without having to worry about that, right? Hold on, where's our stress? And also, wouldn't you want to not share a name with somebody? Just in the sense of like, if you do end up sharing a name with somebody, wouldn't that confuse the shit out of people? Usually, unless you are actually married. So like, wouldn't that be one of those ones that you would want to try and avoid the best you can? Unless you are actually married? Or if you're like actually family and stuff? I don't know, man. I will not force anyone to take my last name. I mean, neither will I, but that's also because my last name is the like straight up joke. Unfortunately, or my last name straight up sounds like the most cursed possible thing ever, and it's Pinge. So we're just not gonna go for it. Yep, perfect. Now we're good. Woo, another arcane. Nice. This is actually a really good arcane farm, but you need to actually make sure that's you need to make sure that you actually do go through and take care of your stuffs. Or at least make sure that you have a mod drive transistor if you want to get more arcanes. The problem is that making sure that you have more arcanes and stuff is going to be a problematic situation. Also, we have a problem. I took the wrong build. Yeah, I took the wrong build. Well, specifically the wrong build for my my weapon. There you go. You've got coffee? Eh? Good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, no, I took the wrong build. The reason why I know is because it's not instantly killing everything on the map, which is less than ideal, to say the least. I mean, to be fair, this is me complaining about a nothing burger though, because I am still killing pretty much everything around me. It's just, you know, it'd be nice if it'd be more instant, you know? Yeah, again, it's just me complaining about a nothing burger. I feel like putting casting speed on Uriel, and oh my god, I feel so much better. Yeah, that's what I did with Saren actually. She has a casting speed as well, or at least she used to. Because what I did was I put a casting speed on her when I was using Roar. Because Roar, funny enough, takes absolutely forever to actually cast. I know that it sounds weird to say, but no, Roar is actually a very slow cast. Which is unfortunate because it'd be nice if it wasn't, but it is. Just 100% of the way. God damn it. If my operator weapon, like my amp, wasn't doing so little damage, I'd be having a much better time here. But no, my amp is like super weak. It's pain. That's what it is. Damn, like everything that we're getting is 34 plat. Nice. No, it's true. Roar takes about a second, which is which can feel bad in this game. Well, yeah, not just that, but if you're at level cap and you're using Roar and it takes about a second to do, that's like atrocious. Do you know how long a second is in terms of like level cap? That's like really bad. No. Me complaining about my build, by the way, Cry is like the equivalent of like somebody complaining about one thing being 1 inch off. Like it's a minor issue. Like it's not a problem. I can still go to level cap, no issues. It's just that it's going to be slightly annoying to get to level cap, which I probably don't want to go to level cap today just because it's not worth doing, but hey, it's whatever. Okay, I must lurk now. Yeah, go do your stuffs. It's fine. Just go focus on your stuffs. The other thing I was trying to think of is like what kind of stuff can we actually focus on? Because like now that we're approaching the point like where we're almost done every arcane in the game, I'm also gonna need to go through and start collecting every mod in the game. The problem is that a lot of them are gonna be tied to borrow, and the issue there is that if we're gonna be doing stuff that's tied primarily only to borrow, we might have a problem where I might just like it's just gonna become RNG. Which is going to be a bit of a problem. There's also the other side of things where we could just go through and crack a crap ton of relics as well. And work towards getting like, I don't know, like the 70,000 ducats that we need for getting like the full year's worth of mod drop trance booster whenever Barrow shows up with a mod drop trance. See, the problem there is that I don't know when that's going to happen. So there's a pretty good chance that we're going to have to run like relic grinding almost every single day just because like it might be the best idea. People towards the end of the game complain about builds to newer players. It's like hearing a rich person say they don't have enough money. Honestly, it's pretty accurate actually. Like I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. The build that I'm using right now is more than okay. It's not that big of an issue. But like at the same time, like me complaining about the builds, guys, does like this build specifically does not matter. Though I might actually get outscaled pretty quickly here actually, speaking of which. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but it's actually taking me more than a single hit to kill them, and that's a problem. Like a really big issue. Because when you start getting into the point where it takes more than a hit to, or more than one hit to kill them, it starts becoming a bit of an issue of, you can get overpowered very easily. Granted, if I actually have my abilities up, that would help. Maybe, no, it's because I didn't have my abilities fracked. Whoops. That would be why. That would be exactly why. Where? Oh, there you go. There we go. Yeah, so sorry, this is just me forgetting to use my abilities again. It's fine. It's okay, guys. As per usual. Yeah, so the, yeah, there you go. Now we're getting the nukes. Now we're getting the nukes going. Alright, there you go. But yeah. Also, there's a whole side of things where I saw, like, if you guys, when it comes to building stuff, though, it is one of those things where I would not rush into making something, like, that's overly insane right off the bat. Because, like, genuinely speaking, it does not help to go through and try and like get to the very end of the game like right off the bat. Surprisingly, it actually does more harm than help, like good when it comes to like the actual game of like Warframe and stuff. If you try to like speedrun stuff too much. I can't control Infernalis. I was gonna sound dumb, but too much parkour velocity. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, parkour velocity is one of those ones where you very much can accidentally end up with too much of. Like very easily, and that's why it's like it's not dumb to say because it's like, yeah, I know it will happen where you will just get too much. As weird as that sounds, that is very possible. Also, we should probably leave. Cry? Yeah, we should probably leave. I'm not able to keep up anymore. We should probably leave. I gotta go adjust this build because this build is atrocious at the moment. Like we're talking like real bad. Meh. I've 95% for car velocity. I'm just well, yeah, 95% is actually not that. Well, you could actually take it even further if you wanted to with 95% to like bring it to like 300 if you want to. That would like work really well as well. Granted, it'd get really weird very quickly, but yes, you could very much do it. There we go. Okay, so we got 2 arcanes out of that. Actually, 4 arcanes out of that. Okay, so it's not too bad. But yeah, there was a bit of an issue that I was running into with this where my build wasn't actually killing them. And I can almost guarantee you it's because I was using the wrong one. As weird as this sounds. Appearance. Nope. Nope, I was using the right one. What the fuck? What? The fuck? Huh? What do you mean you can actually go through and like... Oh, yeah, no. There's a reason why I use Verona for spy missions. It's because she's optimal in a lot of cases. Or most cases she is optimal, to a degree. Like, she's really, really good for them. Uranus. Which one is that? Wait. Which mission? Uranus on Stepharos. Stepharos on Uranus. What are you? What is this mission? Want to see me run over that mountain and back? Want to see me do it again? Pretty much, yeah. There's a reason why... Oh my god, it's this mission. Wait, is it? Wait, if it's the mission that I think it is, we might actually be able to get some decent stuff out of this. Okay, 3 rooms. Oh, it's this mission. It's this mission. Okay, so... Yeah, no, we're just gonna, like... not do that mission real quick. We're just not touching this. Yeah, if you're looking to play Verona, though, it's really easy. I can give you a really easy tutorial. It is the easiest possible tutorial I could give you. Literally just spawn in, use your secondary passive. That's it. Her secondary passive makes her immune to Sotus effects. Like entirely immune. Like completely. Which means that you literally cannot be touched by anything pretty much. It's great. There's a reason why like whenever I use her, it's usually in areas where there's a lot of Sotuses going off. It's because she's just that good for it. Now, there are some downsides to it where it's just like it's not worth it to a degree, but minor issues. I might do a thing where it's under 30. I might burn it. Yeah, under 30 would make sense. And Rona gets it. Well, yeah. You could use her abilities and stuff to like nuke and whatnot, but like she's not... Her nuking advantage isn't like the best. Granted, it's like, it's not the end of the universe when it comes down to this kind of stuff. Ooh, disruption. Wait. Hold up. Hold the fucking phone. I'm gonna go run some disruption real quick. Yeah, we're gonna go, actually, defense. Wait, actually, that's a defense. Actually, there's no defense. Oh, there's no defense Requiem. Crap. So my Requiem fissures that's here, I need to go run a bunch of Requiem fissures. Because I need to go through and get these. I need to get more of these going. Now, the issue with that, though, is that since I need to get more Exilus Warframe adapters, just because it would be nice to actually have like them farmed out and whatnot, it's just that, like, they're relatively common, but also kind of a bit of a pain to do, so we'll have to see what happens there. Also, would anybody else like would like to join me for the RB? Because if anybody else would like to join me for the RB, I'll just run the RB really quick. If not, then I'm not going to run it. Mainly because the RB is actually kind of difficult to do on my own this time. And so it would actually be easier if I had more people with me for the RB. Specifically the arbitration and stuff, because the arbitration is great. Discord, running RBs, there you go. Just gonna ping the Discord with those who might want to run the RBs. Of nukes in this game require a bunch of things to get them up and running. Not even that. Like the nukes that I'm using right now with my Saren build is just like You don't even need to be fully set up for RVs, by the way. I just need somebody to be there to help me catch the stragglers. That's it. That's it. That's all I need you guys to do, is just have one person there to catch the stragglers. Good point. Good point. The nuke is Saren. You're not wrong here. But also, counterpoint, hear me out real quick. It is Pinge. That is what it is. Absolute fucking Pinge. Yeah. Strength, Soma, Sedicor, Croaker. The stragglers. So anybody that gets past me, I need you to kill. That's pretty much what I need you to do. Outside of that, it's GG's. I just need you to catch anything that gets past me. Which likely won't happen very often, but it's still nice to have at least somebody there to catch the extras. Because that way we can not have to worry about the likelihood of the defense target dying. Yeah, it's just the stragglers and stuff. Because if they end up surviving the defense, or if they end up surviving the nuke, then they probably are a little bit stronger than they should be. And that's where issues come into lie. What? Okay. Let's get the defense target into a spot where they won't die. Wait, did they change the map? Yeah, this is new. This is new. Like, this is 100% new. What in the fuck? Yeah, this is like super new. What? Okay. I mean, I'll take it. It's gonna get past you if I use Saito. Dragged off to the corner. Yeah, I'm not gonna be using Saito. I refuse to. Jesus Christ. Oh, I've never run it then, or at least I don't remember running this defense mission, because like this is one of those ones where like I genuinely do not remember running this mission. That's crazy. Okay. We do need to go see if we can find a better spot to have the defense target though, because it would be nice to get him trapped. The problem is I don't know if we can get him trapped on this map. Yeah, I don't know if we can get him trapped on this map. Huh. Because a lot of the times when you go through and do stuff in arbitrations, your first thought should always be if you can trap the target, or the defense target. If you can't, then you're toast. Only time you have to had to run tile set was when attack quest. Oh, with an attack quest! Oh, that would explain why I don't remember doing it, because I've only done it once then. Because I've only done an attack quest once. Let's go to new locations for this map. The defense target has to go to new... No, you don't. I don't think so, at least. Unless the defense target just moves around a bit, in which case, GG's, I guess. Because the defense target seems to be following me directly, which is why I'm saying that, like, I don't think it needs to go to different locations. Unless I'm going crazy, in which case, GG's, I guess. Ooh, got another one. Yes, there we go. It does on this map, specifically because the map has 3 defense targets. Oh, yeah, but that's what the base version, not the arbitration. Arbitrations get rid of the whole moving defense targets for just a defense target that follows you. That's why we have this defense target right here. That's what it is here. That's what this defense target is that they'll end up following you around. So it's not as bad per se, but yeah, they will just follow you. And so there isn't like anything, but I know what you mean by like the blue circular thingies, these things right here. Yeah, I know about these. But that's only for the regular defense missions, if you're doing those. If you're not, then you're able to just like leave it be for the most part. Because, well, you know, it's not necessary to go out of your way and like hunt down these defense targets. At least, unless they give you a bonus. In which case, if they give you a bonus, that's a different story entirely. Which I may want to... Ooh. This would be a nice spot. Hey guys, come over here. Come up here. I think I just found our spot that we can hang out at and wait for the defense or the enemies to come to us. I think we're good. I think this might be it. Because this might actually be a really good spot for the defense target, unless the defense target has decided it doesn't want to come to us, in which case, GG's, I guess. No, they are on their way. It's just they're taking absolutely fucking forever to get to us. What are they doing? Oh, they're just being slow. Okay. I see. Yes. Up we go, and then into here. There you go. And then now what I can do is I can just sit out here, and I can murder everything. It's great. Also, the nice part about having the Saren build is that I don't need to care about how far they are, I just need to care about getting the procs on the enemies, which makes my life considerably easier for the fact that like we can literally just like sit here and just wait. Unless they've decided that they don't want to have the enemies spawn in which case, GG's. Oh, they spawn on you! They're staying on you! Oh my god, this is perfect. No, 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 this is actually perfect. Because now what I can do is I can sit out here and just nuke the shit out of everything. And then we're good. I can literally just sit out here on this platform right here and then just nuke everything that runs your way because there's only one way up. Yeah, there's only one way up. So what if I just sit up here actually? Yeah, what if I just sit here? Yeah, this might actually work like really well. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, there you go. Problem is that you need to have one person over there, which is problematic, but whatever. Or at least the person that has the defense target on them. Also, side note, I was actually thinking about actually playing Space Marines later. Probably in like after we finish the arbitration and stuff. Because I want to go through and mess around in Space Marines a little bit. Mainly just because I haven't actually gotten enough of Space Marines done. There's also a bunch of like really easy achievements that we can get in Space Marines, which I do want to go through and see if I can actually clear, because it would be actually really nice to go through and take care of most of it. The other side about things is that I also do want to go through and mess around with seeing if I can actually start scheduling proper like scheduling stuff as well, because it would actually, or scheduling like plans, like planning stuff out for the week in terms of like what we actually do and play on stream, because it would actually be consistent with making sure that we can actually get like an actual plan of what's going on. Also, hey, hello, where's our chefs? There we go. Perfect. Defense target, what the fuck are they doing? The defense target decided to go way away. Alright. What, I'm missing the concert? What concert are you talking about? What? What concert are you talking about? Because if you're talking about a concert that's happening over... Wait, are you talking about over here? Oh, are you playing your Shazin? Oh my god. Yeah, you're playing your Shazin over here. I see. I see. I see. Yeah, no. Shazin gaming is the best kind of gaming when it comes to Warframe, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, can you get kicked for inactivity if you just play nothing but your Shazin? Wait, hold on. Is that even possible? Like, could you potentially just play your Shazin enough to where it kicks you for being AFK? Don't know. Like, because I'm just thinking about it now, and is that like... Is that feasible? Because it'd be really funny if it's possible for you to get kicked for that. I'd imagine it would be like after 15-ish minutes, so it wouldn't be anywhere near as bad as... Oh, hi. So there are multiple ways up here. Oh, I guess maybe they could just probably jump up here or something, and that's how they get up. I'd imagine that's probably what it is. Which makes sense, relatively, because, you know... Or they're trying to find a different way up that doesn't involve going through the blender, because, honestly, that... I could definitely see them seeing, like, having the enemies just go through and be like, alright, no blenders. Avoiding the blender. Imagine they have, like, there's, like, a thing for the AI where, like, if enough enemies end up dying in a certain spot, it ends up... Ooh! Well, that's nice. I'll take that any day of the week. Any day of the week. Easy Omniforma. Yeah, this is why I run like arbitrations, by the way, is purely for the Omniforma now. It's not even for the treasures, because I have more treasures than I do the actual Iton stars. So I'm gonna be sitting back just waiting to go through and max out my my treasures from now on, because it is one of those ones where like you just burn through so many of them that it's like it's pinch. Though granted, there's also the other side of things where if we were to go through and actually grind out as many of the stars as we could to go through and finish off making the treasures, I don't even know if it would be worth it for us to actually sit down and grind out the stars instead of just waiting to get them through regular missions. Because the reason why I say that is because the amount of stars that we burn through, at least in terms of like Amber and Cyatan stars, it's so great that I actually don't think it's like we would have enough to go through for a little bit. And then after we get about 10 more treasures done, it's GG's. We're going to be out of Cyatan stars. Because the... it just escalates to a degree that's actually really funny. Because there's I have 15 of the, is it 15? Yeah, I have 15 of the one that takes 3 blue and 1 orange. So you're gonna end up running out of like we're gonna end up running out of Cyton stars pretty quick if I try to go build those. Now we might still want to go through and grind it out just so we can have it set and be done with it, just so it's like getting all the treasures out of the way. But also, oh man, free stars would be fantastic. I could also just go buy stars, honestly. So there's a whole thing where you can also just buy them off of people for 1 plat each. And so I'm kind of tempted to go through and just like trade for a bunch of plat and then just start buying blue stars off of like other players for like relatively cheap, unless I'm going crazy and the stars. So hold on, Ten sculpture. What's this one? Oh, it goes for 4. Oh no, I could just, oh crap, sorry guys, I could literally just buy them instead. What am I doing? I could just buy them for plat. Yeah, no, it's almost cheaper for me to go buy them for plat than it is to grind them out. Oh, okay, well, that's a revelation. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. I don't think I'd die that quick. I thought I was going to be fine, but no. Instant death. It's fine. It should be okay, at least in terms of like actual like shenanigans here. What's our current... Hold on. So I have all of these. I just need to get these 2 done. The problem is I need to go get the 1,000 revives and then the 1 million meters on K drive. The problem is that the 1 million meters on K drive is going to be less than ideal. Like, less than ideal in a lot of capacities. Wait, this goes for 2 each? What? What do you mean those go for 2 each? Those shouldn't be go for 2. What? Are people out of their minds? What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Play Urelli for Kidrive, I think. You could, but that would require playing Urelli, and we all know I don't do that, so. I don't agree with touching Urelli. That's not a great time. We could actually go through and farm plat for that, by the way. That actually would be a decent platform for that. These go for 50 each? What? The fuck do you mean those go for 50 each? What? Okay. Whatever. It seems like some people are going crazy over here. Yeah, you guys, yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Alright, I'm now raised and we can just go back to nuking it. Because yeah, no, I'm thinking about, I'm just trying to figure out different ways that we could actually go through and farm plat and stuff. Because the main reason why I'm thinking about like how we could go through and farm plat is because I do want to be able to go through and get a consistent amount of omniforma outside of just crafting it, because I know that crafting it is an option that we could do, but also buying it would be also just the smarter idea for making sure that we can get more of it consistently. Now the problem is actually buying the plat or the omniforma is going to become a bit of a problem because it's 180 plat per 3. Now I don't know if you guys know this, but 180 plat for 3 omniforma is a yikes and a half, and that's where things are going to start getting to a point of like, I think it might just be better for us to actually go through and buy the forma and then craft it afterwards and use the tin to go through and do that. And I'm thinking that maybe might be the most effective way of doing it, is just buying forma, like regular forma, getting like an entire inventory of, I don't know, thousands of forma, and then making sure that we actually have the omniforma that we can craft with tin, because that might be actually a bit more effective, if that makes any sense. I know it sounds weird to say, but that might actually be more effective, relatively speaking, in terms of like the overall cost to time ratio. Granted, at this point though, it's more of like a matter of, the reason I'm grabbing the omniforma is just I don't need to care about, I don't need to care about like what I do for polarizations and stuff. You can just like throw it in and well bam, you're set. Now there is the side of things of where if we start getting like enough omniforma, we're gonna have to actually go through and actually figure out a way to go through and level our warframes fast enough. Our warframes and weapons, we'll have to figure out how to actually level those like in a quick enough manner. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus on doing secondaries first. Will be what I do first, I think. I think that'll be what'll be most effective, because if I do all of my secondaries first, I think we'll be fine. Now, there is the other option of we can just ignore the secondaries and not touch those, primarily. Because that would be worth it just to avoid secondaries. Oh, I guess secondaries would be the easiest to go through and actually omniforma fully. Then there's also the option of what we could do is that as long as we go through make a build, we just go through and omniforma the entire frame or weapon that we're building at the time. So like say I'm gonna go build a Mirage here pretty soon. What I'll do is I'll go through and omniforma all of Mirage first, and then afterwards, once I'm done omniforming Mirage, then I'll go through and build her like properly. And that'll probably be what I'll do, is I'll just go based on the builds that you guys send me, and what you guys want me to do is that'll be what I'll do first. As whatever builds we're doing is what we'll do in terms of that kind of stuff. Though there's also the option of just finishing them off the old-fashioned way of just like going down the list alphabetically and just getting all of the warframes and weapons done that way. But that's kind of boring, and I don't want to do it that way. But also we could do it through pets as well. We could do all the pet weapons and all of the pets. Like for example, we could go through and finish off our like our cravat, like fully forma our cravat, and then get all of our auxilises done as well. So we can have multiple formed or fully formed auxilis as well. Then I could also do the same thing for our hound as well, and fully forma our hounds. Because honestly, I'm starting to see a point in like just going through and doing that for like all of our hounds and all of our sentinels and stuff. Because I do understand that like there isn't any like umbral forma for those, so it actually might be effective just to go through and fully omniforma them entirely, which would be funny. Granted, there's going to be a certain point where it might get out of hand just a little bit, just because of how many omniforma that's going to cost. Because the pets themselves, like the auxilis itself, will cost us probably 10, 12, no, 11. It'll cost us 11 omniforma per pet that we want to go do, not including their weapons. If we include their weapons, that'll be 23 omniforma per, which will be interesting to say the least. There's also the other thing that we could also start focusing on is not necessarily finishing off all of our not all of our arcanes per se, but finishing off all of our mods. So maxing out every mod in the game. Now, doing that in terms of maxing out every mod in the game is going to cost us a crap ton of credits, and I'm kind of scared to go do that, because if we go through and do the credit farming for it, but if we get it done now, we won't have to worry about the credits later on, and that'll be peak. But also, if we don't do it and we just focus on getting a crap ton of endo and doing regular endo grinding, we could probably go through and finish off all of our stuff and just have like an insanely large endo inventory, just so I can max stuff out instantaneously if we want to. So I'm just thinking about like what would be effective there. Oh, I still need to get all the mods from Venkids. I still need to go finish the Venkids grind. Ah, crap. Ah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, Omniforma. There's no negatives for using Omniforma, by the way. That's why I'm talking about Omniforma in terms of like what would be our best grind here, is the Omniforma grind. And just doing it based on the amount of warframes that we're going to be doing. That way I can actually stockpile platinum and use it for other stuff instead, like cosmetics and things. Because if we go through and I just like, if we go through and finish off the entirety of all of our stuff and just like use all of our Omniforma as we get it, it might not be worth doing. But if we go through and do it based on what we're building at the time, it might actually be really nice. You can use it for all of your Necromechs and all of your Railjack as well, and it won't affect, and it'll work just fine, because the Necromechs and the Railjack, they don't have a umbral format either, so you don't need to worry about it affecting those either. So you can just max out both of your Necromechs entirely with Omniforma, as well as both of your like your Railjack and everything else as well. So that's why I'm saying it's one of those things where it is actually quite versatile, and you can do it for all of your weapons too without it affecting them, since there isn't really, I don't think there is umbral forma or umbral there isn't any umbral mods for weapons, right? If I'm not mistaken. And also, Venkids isn't hard to do. Like at all. Also, you know what we should do for arbitrations? This is going to be a really weird thing that we should do for it. But what we should do is that as soon as we finish an arbitration, or as soon as we get like one omniforma out of it, we should just end the arbitration, because that way we know that like every arbitration that's there, we can always go through and get like an omniforma every single time. There is for weapons, is there? I'll have to go check that in a second here, because I know I have it. It's just I need to go double check what it is, because I don't remember what it is. For melee? Okay, so what does it do though? Because depending on what it does, it might actually be worth it. But if it's not worth it then, or if it doesn't actually like do anything, then it won't be worth us caring about it. Because I don't think I've seen anybody actually mention it being worth using. I don't think, at least. Crit? Oh, then yeah, that's not worth it. A lot of the weapons that you'd be doing crit for, you can just use a ribbon for instead, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Oh, also, I did some more ribbon grinding last night, and I ended up getting another, I got a second ribbon that I don't need. So if you guys need oh, what is it called? Oh crap, I can't remember the name of it. I got a second Corinth. I got a second Corinth ribbon, so if anybody wants a Corinth ribbon, I can just give you guys a second one if you guys want. I'm like unbothered by it. I really don't need Corinth right now. I don't think it's worth anything either, because the Corinth ribbon, from what I understand, is worth like almost nothing. Looking for dual toxicist? So you want to go... Oh, okay, so let's go crack some secondary ribbons then. Yeah, Corinth, it's a shotgun. It's one of the best sounding shotguns according to Kelshi in the game. Though I could be mistaken there. But I'm like 90% sure that's the case. Yeah, let's go finish off the vent kit standing in terms of like all the mods for vent kits and stuff. Because that way we can get those out of the way. And that way we don't need to worry about the overall... yeah, let's just get out of here. Let's go. Let's get out of here. We're getting too many sculptures. I don't need more. I mean that quite literally. Hold on, I want to show you guys just how many sculptures I actually have. It's problematic to say the least. Here, look at this. No. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Hold on. So when we go take a look at my sculptures, look at this. I have 16 of the Ayatan Order sculptures, and then I've got like a bunch of the others. But look, I can't even finish this. I don't have enough Sayatan stars for it. I'm actually out. Like, just straight up, I'm completely out. Like, what am I gonna do with that, man? What's the point? Oh my god, it's pain. Type, rank. Let's go based on rank, actually. Let's go based on rank and focus on those, actually. Max these out. So what I'm doing right now is I'm maxing out all the cheapest ones to go for. And then just maxing out all the ones that are relatively cheap. What's the rank of the Corinth ribbon? The Corinth ribbon? Hold on. Rank... Corinth. Crunch. I've got two. I've actually got two here. So I've got crit chance, damage infested and status chance, and there's weapon recoil and impact as well as the other one here. I've got two. So it's actually not too bad. So if you guys don't want it, feel free to take it, but like, I have a few. I have a few. Price? Oh, is that in terms of actual, wait, is that in terms of actual, oh my god, it might actually be in terms of actual endo, because if it's in terms of endo price to max these out, I might be able to... I don't think that's endo price. No, that's not endo price, that's something else. Maybe it's sell price, and that's what it goes by. It might be sell price, actually. Yeah, it might be sell price. Rank. Yeah. I'm gonna go finish off some of these and just like max out some of the extra ones that I have that are like just sitting here. I'm interested. No, you're fine, Times. Do what you gotta do. Run Gaia through an old, any old mission. If no one wants, I'll take. The Gaia. Wait, why Gaia? Hold up. Why do you need to go through and do Gaia? Hold up. What? What's the reason for Gaia though? Rank type. Okay, yeah. This will be for all my ranks and stuff. Yeah. Oh, we're breaking boxes. No. Use Limbo. Limbo or Zaku. Because that would be your best bet in terms of that stuff if you can. Or if you want to. That'll be your best bet. Because Limbo and Zaku will give you the best stuff that you can go here. And just do all of that with you. It also lets you crack a bunch of them. The thing is that I've actually been getting really lucky in terms of actually like doing this stuff, so I haven't really like been too concerned about actually doing it myself. Yeah, if you've already got a corns, you're fine. Just double check what you actually have. There you go. Also, by the way, the corns ribbon goes for like 1 plat. This is not a joke. It actually does go for about 1 plat right now. So it's actually, it doesn't sell for much, if at all. So if you guys just want to give me like a fish for it, I really don't mind. There you go. Use it to make another? I mean, I could, yeah. I definitely could do that, yeah. Okay, that should work for getting these out of the way. I still gotta go through and get even more of these because I'm still about a little bit closer to halfway. Okay. Oh, blue stars. Yeah, I'll take blue stars. I'll take blue stars. Yeah, I'll take blue stars off you. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. We'll do currency based on blue stars and only blue stars. How about that? Oh, okay, Titan. Yeah, we'll do currency based on blue stars and only blue stars. That'll be how we do it. Hold on. Let me exit out of here really quick. Yeah, blue stars. Just give me blue stars. I was gonna do the on-brand thing of asking for fish, but then yeah, you're right. Blue stars would be better. Just always better. Also, keep in mind I'm gonna take us to go do vent kid standing, so I know for a fact that you guys probably don't want to go do that right now, at least. Oh my god. I can almost guarantee that you guys don't want to touch vent kid standing. Vent kids, rock here. Browsers. Mods. Hide owns. I only have a couple of them to go through and do right now, so it's actually not too bad. Trade medallions for vent kid standing, other services. I'm assuming this is just gonna be that. Special. Yeah, we don't need to worry about today's special at all. Vent kid standing. Yeah, so this is gonna be one of these here. Yeah, if you don't even own a K drive, you're fine, but like at the same time, it is actually worth doing. You're ranked 2 or 3. No, you gotta max out Venkids, guys. You can't just like leave Venkids not maxed out, guys. Come on. You gotta actually max out Venkids. Hold on. What's our current? Okay. 3-day booster for 40. Yeah, I'll just do that real quick. I don't have the patience to actually go through and do that without a booster. I'm good. I'm more than okay. That's my RB build. Whoops. There we go. Switch that back into my random builds here. There you go. And then we can just go grab the rest. Alright, so what we're gonna go do is I'm gonna give myself a crazy thing, which is gonna be nigh impossible for me to actually care about, but whatever. We'll get it done and taken care of. Also, for the record, the vent kit standing isn't too bad. The reason why I say that though is because if you use boosters, you can get it done pretty quick. Without much issue. Well, relatively. Okay. Oh, I need to go... Yeah, it's not gonna be able to... Wait, actually? Damn. I'm actually not sure. That's entirely up to what you guys would consider good. The reason why I'm doing it though is just so I can get my mods and just be done with the mods. Because once I'm done with all the mods, I'll be done with the entire grind. Yep. Yeah, of course. They affect all the standing and stuff that you get. That's why I'm grabbing the affinity booster and then the other affinity booster too. Just so I can have both. Because they do affect standing and stuff. And then there's also the other side of it of like, do you guys know the, you guys know when Dog Days comes out, right? They're gonna give us a double standing weekends every single weekend that the Dog Days event is out. So we'll actually be able to get it done even quicker there, which will be great. Yeah, so they're actually gonna be giving us some actually like really, really good stuff. Excuse me, my good sir, could I go into here, please? Yes, there you go. It's this way. My work on them. Yeah. I mean, always wait till a booster, honestly speaking, because like not doing it with a booster is hell. Like genuinely hell. So like always just wait for the booster. Just, you don't want to be doing it without a booster. Whoops. That's how we do it. Okay, cool. Whee! There you go. Welcome to the K-Drive grind. It's relatively speaking not that bad. It could be worse. I mean, they could have made it so that you couldn't even like turn that well with this thing. And we're still able to turn-ish. No, I'm not gonna be, the reason why I don't run Ureli is specifically for the K-Drive reason, for using my K-Drive and stuff. I don't have the patience to go through and do anything involving K-Drives outside of doing like mod grinding and stuff. One day what I'll do is I'll sit down and actually go through and do the 1,000,000 meter thing for my K-Drive just so I can say I've done it. But like I don't have the patience outside of that, relatively speaking. And then that comes out to being 4,000 standing, so we'll have to do that another 10 times. 6 times, actually. I'm up to 100,000. What, in terms of standing? Oh, for the thingy. Yeah, no, I got you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Saki. People who've actually done Vent Kids grind, or done and finished the Vent Kids grind, are like usually within the 1%. Like almost nobody actually does Vent Kids. Which is unfortunate because it's a somewhat funny thing to go do. But yeah, I fully understand why people just don't like it though. Because a lot of people it's bad. And I fully understand it because it's the reason why I don't use Ureli. Like fully, the only reason I don't use Ureli. Otherwise I would be. But unfortunately, Ureli requires a K-Drive and we don't do that here. Well, relatively speaking, yes. There you go. Welcome to my K-Drive. Ow. Hello. Meow. Meow. Yeah, this is gonna be a long process, by the way, and I'm so sorry, guys. We're gonna be here for a bit. I'm gonna be here until we get about 20,000. 20,000 standing is what we're going for right now. We could go through and finish off getting even more, though, and probably getting a bit more today, but eh. Your board looks like the D2 Overcraft. I probably really got that. I actually am not sure what that means. You're talking about Destiny 2, right? Because that's what I'm assuming D2 means, but I don't know what Overcraft is. I'm sorry to say. Yeah, I don't know what Overcraft is. I'm sorry to say. I have no idea what this Overcraft is that you speak of. Meow. Yeah, I can definitely just go through and instantly like finish this off relatively easily. It's just gonna suck a little bit. There we go. Looks like you made it a few years ago. Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Sounds good. Touch K-Drive building, and honestly, I might just farm the standing without it. So I would not recommend farming the standing without it, just because it will take you so much longer to do than to actually just go do it by hand. Like, you would be absolutely making your life considerably harder by just doing it the other way. Now, specifically for Conclave, I can fully understand why people wouldn't want to do Conclave, because Conclave is not my thing. And I don't think anybody actually likes Conclave. It's like one of those ones where it's like the only part of Warframe, but that I think like everybody can agree is a terrible part of the game. At this point, at least. Okay, there you go. Yeah. I'll be here for... Yeah, it's dead. There's like 3 people to play it. I'm not sure if I love the game for the formula or hate it. Oh! That actually sounds kind of interesting, though. Night Rain X Arc Rider. That actually sounds really interesting code. That combination, though, would be either really good or really bad. I'm not quite sure which one yet. I have played both, actually. I have both. I played Arc Raiders actually a while back. It's actually quite a bit of... Like, I actually do quite enjoy Arc Raiders. It's just that it's one of those games where if you don't have somebody else to play with, it does actually get kind of boring. Relatively quick. Which is unfortunate, but welcome to life, I guess. Welcome to the shenanigans. Meow. There we go. I wonder if there's like a... No. It should be fine. Yeah. Limbo? He's pretty good. He's a great box breaker. Why? Is Limbo like a not so great Warframe or something, or? Because the only thing I use him for is box breaking, and he got replaced by Zaku recently, like almost immediately. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no, if you're talking to people that have been playing the game for like ages and ages, they'll probably not like Limbo because back when Limbo first released, they were used as a troll frame for a very long time. So people got really fed up with knowing about Limbo. Limbo? You just use his fourth. That's it. His fourth can break all boxes and stuff. Yeah, and a lot of people ended up not liking Limbo because of the fact that you can just go through and force people into the void and couldn't get out of the void unless they let you out of it. Which was, yeah, a poor decision on DU's part, to say the least. A very poor decision on DE's part. Played not room, but not our critters. I'm in for so far so good. Yes. Oh, that's cool. I'll have to go take a look at it at some point. I'm just hoping it's not going to be one of those games that's like $80 Canadian, because if it is, I'm going to lose my fucking minds. Because the amount of games that have been releasing recently that are like just that much is nuts. Also, I'm at 300,000 out of the 1 million that I need. Oh god. I'm at 300,000 out of the 1 million that I need. You know what I'll probably do? Is I'll probably just like grab an anime or something and put an anime on the background and just like drive around Fortuna until I get until I finish getting that 1 million. That's probably what I'll do at some point, and not subject you guys to me having to go through and actually get the 1 million. Because that would suck ass. Did that just say 19,980? Yeah. Oh, that's atrocious. Hold up. There you go. Now we're done. 26 Canadian. You know, see, the thing is, the math when it comes to that stuff is always a bit of a thing. Nightfall. White Ash Nightfall? No. What? Oh. Mistfall. Oh, I'm guessing it's this. Oh, it's this game. Oh, I see. Yeah. It's normally $30. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I was looking at the work for the game earlier, actually. Funny enough. It does look pretty interesting, though. It does look pretty interesting. There you go. Let's get us through. Okay, I just have to do that for like 4 days, and then we're good. And then I'll be done the entirety of it all. Assemble key drive. There you go. I think it's 4 days. Yeah, 4 more days until I'm done the entire thing. Actually, not as bad as you might think it is, though, for doing all that, honestly. Yeah, 4 days for this is actually not bad. And then I'm done the entire grind for all of K-Drive stuff. Yeah, then there's nothing else for me to grab. Yeah, because that's after that it's done. So 4 more days until I'm done the entire K-Drive grind. So I'm pretty close. Pretty close. Just wish there was like easier ways for us to go through and take care of stuff. Sorry, but it's not always like a guarantee though, which is unfortunately just how we're gonna have to suffer, because it just sucks a bit. Hold on, so I want to go take a look at the Necrolisk. Actually, no, we need to go check up with Lloyd and stuff. Yeah, some of these things are still not the worst grind. There are some grinds that are actually worse, considerably actually, considerably worse. I know it's kind of crazy to say that, but there are some of these grinds that are actually just genuinely so much worse. Like this one right here is actually not going to be too bad. I'll be able to get that one relatively easily. Actually, if I go talk to grandmother, actually, I should be able to go do it pretty quick. Men, the family! Yes. Father tokens, we're gonna grab those real quick. Grab those. Yeah, we'll just grab those. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, there you go. That way we can go through and trade grandmother tokens for this. We've got 24,000 there. Exchange family tokens for our grandmother tokens here. What? Oh, this? Oh, it's because the only reason I can do this as much as I do is because I sit inside of Demos a lot, and I do a lot of grinding inside of Demos. So I do end up actually having a crap ton of grandmother tokens and stuff as well, which is kind of on my part. not the greatest, but a counterpoint, I can finish off a lot of stuff because of it. So it's like, minor issues. Minor issues indeed. Yeah, so should be able to max this out tomorrow. Yeah, I can finish this off tomorrow so I can get all of those out of the way. Is there anybody else I need to go talk to for mods and stuff, though? Not you. Another Citron. I believe Citron's going to be mostly just for the arcanes. Yeah, Citron's going to be for the arcanes. Okay, Otek, we've already talked to you. I think Father might have a couple things, though. Yeah, he's going to have a couple others here. Okay, yeah, so we're going to have to do a bit more here for Father. And then we've got to go through and grab our daughter down here. Browse wares. Yes, that should be fine. Lloyd. Oh, actually, it's actually pretty nice because then we can get that one out of the way as well. Trade. I have a few of these. I may or may not do a lot of volt grinding, so I have like just a few of these things that just sit in my inventory that I don't really know what to do with. If I gotta be real with you. Yeah, you get a lot of these just by sitting and doing necroless bounties and stuff. Actually, I am kind of curious about how much does necromech pressure point. How much does this go for? 14 plat, actually? Why does that go for 14 plat? What? The fuck? Things from the vaults, can't remember what it was though. There's some weapons and stuff that you can get from the vaults that would actually be worth for you to grab. If you want to go do that grind at least. And if you're willing to. If not, then don't worry about it. It's fine. Okay, so where's our Bone Widow? Okay, we need to get Void Rig stuff and we also need Void Rig. Yeah, we'll just grab 2 of you. Yeah. That we've got that going, and then just making sure that we can go craft those later. But yeah, the vaults themselves actually give you some pretty good stuff. Though I wouldn't really consider grinding them consistently. If you're gonna grind them for the necromechs themselves, not for anything else, because it really is just, it comes down to just being the necromechs themselves that are worth it. Outside of that, it's like, it's iffy at best. Void Rig. Okay, I don't have you. Okay, so we need more capsules then. No, we already have enough capsules there. We have enough of you, we have enough of you, and then we have enough engines. It's just Namelon that I'm missing, as well as petrified. Ow! God damn it! It was better to do the vaults from out in the field, not at base. What? There's no difference between those vaults, you know that, right, Asver? There's no difference between those vaults, they're the exact same. No, like, what I mean is that there's literally no difference between them. Yeah, but like, regardless if you talk to Mother or if you talk to the people that are outside in the open world, it's the exact same. There's no difference. Just certain things have certain drop rates in terms of just like, it's a guaranteed drop rate regardless of the exact same drop rate, not different items, just the exact same drop rate and whatnot. Okay, and then we need to go talk to Cetus, which will be our plans of Isla and stuff. Because like our major issue here is mostly just making sure that we actually have enough stuff in terms of our mods and stuff, because I should be able to finish off most of them. Hopefully at least. I think. Yeah, we finished off those mods there. Oh, actually, do I need to trade tags? Actually? I still need to go trade tags, and I need to go do the Emperor Kondrak tag, and then I also need to do the Splendid Murgu tag. Okay, so let's go grab those really quick. Let's go grab those real quick. There you go. Right, I need the higher drop rate because having bad luck getting it to drop. Oh, no, so drop rates at demos are kind of fucked. You know the parts that you get from getting, killing the necromechs and stuff? My luck took me, I think it was like 40 necromech kills to get one drop that was 30%. It was a 30% drop rate and it took me 30 kills to get. So like, when it comes to my luck and stuff in this game, it's atrocious. Like, it is actually really bad. Plains Croca? I don't need to worry about those. Meow. We need to get some Emperor Condrux. Speaking of the fuckers. I think that's enough actually for this. Yeah, that's enough for the Emperor Condrux. And now we need to get the splendid other thingies. Also, what's up with the freaking Tusk Thumpers showing up, even though I'm not even on Seal Path? What are they doing? Okay, so what was the last one that I needed? There was a splendid something. Magru? Magru? Magru. I think it's the Magru. Yeah, I think it's the Magru that I need to go grab. I think at least. To be able to get the last tag here. A splendid Murgu. Do you guys know where the Murgu is? It's another flying type animal? Okay, cool. Got you. Weird duck thingies? Oh, it's gonna be near the water. Okay, sweet, thank you. Meow. I just gotta hope that I actually find the Murgus relatively quickly. Because, yeah. Wait, did you just say it looks like a wizard? It looks like a wizard with wings? Oh, that's weird. Alright, cool. It's always in the air? Wait, actually? Okay, so it always being in the air is weird. Okay, cool. There's some Condrux over here at least. At least I got one of them. Hardest thing to catch, actually. Okay. Ah, crap. This is gonna be annoying then. Do you know whereabouts they usually are then? Are they like in the northern part of the map or the western? Because I'm hoping that they may be on the more western side of the map. Maybe, potentially. Mayhaps. Oh. Just gonna grab that contract. Splendid or fucking myth? Wait, actually? Ah, crap. Okay. Well, that's gonna be less than ideal, I guess. Because after this, I'm done Cetus, and then I need to go finish off Fortuna after this, which Fortuna is also going to be a bit of a pain. It's the rarest. Well, I mean, we just found two of the rarest variants right off the bat, so it's like... I know you guys are saying that the rarest variants, but also at the same time, it's like... How rare are they actually if I just found two of the most rare animals right off the bat, back to back? Try with a lure? No, lures never go well with me. Like, unfortunately, they just never go well. Wait, the ghouls are back? Oh, yes, ghouls are back! Yeah, I just got hit with the notification that the ghouls are back. So we could go farm the ghouls if you guys want to. Actually, there's a weapon that you guys probably need to get from the ghoul purge, though. There's quite a few weapons that you actually need from the ghoul purge if you want to go do it properly. So if you guys do need the ghouls and stuff, would recommend. Found it already. apparently the Margu are around here somewhere. You can get the ghoul weapon and then just, oh, can you? Oh, shit. No. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not going to be doing the actual, like... I have the most shite luck with those things. We're not doing that. We're not touching that. Because I have the worst luck with those. I tried for hours the other day and got nothing good. I proceeded to not do it and then just fly around for a bit, and then I got what I was looking for in like minutes. So like I'm not putting up that risk. Oh, that's kind of cool. Didn't realize that there would be a ghoul effect on the conduits and stuff. Or with conduits and stuff. That's actually really cool. Okay, hidden contract or contracts over there. We don't need those at least. The thing is that I don't entirely know. You can check out specific hunts on the map and you can get specific baits or something for fake therapy. Yeah, Kelsey, they're trying to get me to do it, but every time I've ever touched those, it's never gone well for me. Specifically because I've never gotten the luck to actually get them to show up, or like the animals that I'm looking for to show up. So whenever I get a chance to, I just don't do them because we just found two of the most rare animals by just walking out the door. There's one right there and there was one right here that we were looking for. Right there and right there. If I were to go do that through the actual lures and stuff, it wouldn't have happened like that. It would have taken me hours just to get one of them. So I don't do lures because lures are a scam and I will die on that hill that they're a scam. The only reason I have them is for the completionist bullshit. Contracts are not that rare. What, these guys? The Ashen Quokka? You know, I don't want the Thumper to spawn, but the Thumper keeps spawning, so hold on, let me go kill the Thumper. Let me go kill the Thumper really quick. Come here, Thumper. I have no patience for you today. None whatsoever. You're not even a high-ranking Thumper either. You're not even worth for me to kill. You're just here. You're not even worth the effort. Look at that. That's not even like, that's barely worth me even looking in your direction. Holy shit. Yeah, that wasn't even worth anything. Welcome to bullshit right there. There you go. I'm looking for where it is on my screen because it's on my screen. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Okay. We're gonna need to move away from the enemies because it's gonna drive me up a wall. If only there was a thing that would make us immune to those things, it'd be great. It'd be fantastic. Because if we could be immune to those, that'd be great. Also, truth! Azri, that wasn't even, like, worth it. Yeah, I could go invisible, yeah, but the problem is you can't go invisible when you have the thingy out. That's the issue. Also, I know I've seen these guys before. I've seen the Margu before. And her invisibility does not work while you're also in the air. Unfortunately, she has an issue where you cannot use her invisibility while you're in the air. I have tried on multiple occasions. Well, yeah, that's a completely different thing than what I'm doing right now, Kelsey. That's completely unrelated to what I'm doing. The reason why I'm not going invisible or dealing with that is because if you're high enough away from the animal, they won't notice you anyway, so it doesn't matter. Loki's invis is, but he also doesn't have as long of an invisibility. Loki's invisibility is or as we like to say, ass. Where's our shop? So where the hell is... I don't know if you see it, but I see it. I see one. crap, there's one that was flying right here. I saw it for a bit, but I guess it's gone now. Damn! Yeah, we're catching weird ducks. I need to get a splendid, Margu. The problem is getting a splendid Margu is gonna take one hell of a thing. Really? Really, dude? Why the fuck are you here? Dargan, get the fuck out of here. No, 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 no. I'm not letting you live. Get the fuck out of here, man. There we go. No more Dargans. Thank you. Holy shit. There you go. Well, they're like level 10. They take like nothing to kill. I just don't like Dargans because they're incredibly annoying to deal with. Common contracts. What the fuck? What is a Bullcore doing here? Why are they spawning like crazy? Should help catch, I don't even know if that would help because the more people we have, the more likely they are to get scared off. That's more so what I'm thinking here is like, I'm not even sure if it would help here to have more people. I mean, you could definitely try if you want to. I don't know if it's gonna work though. Kwoka. I have a deep hatred of these flying things. Holy shit, man. They couldn't have tried to make me hate these things more than if they had tried. Holy shit, man. There we go. Jesus Christ. You don't come to me. Oh, it's trying to get me to start it here. Start it. I don't trust doing these things because I never get a good enough like luck with them, and I've had them break on me a few times. That's why I don't. That's why I don't use them. Oh my god, ghouls! Could you like not, please? Guys, we're trying to do hunting here. You're being a problem. I guess you are problems anyways, but like, ghouls, get the fuck out of here. I am like 2 seconds away from murdering the shit out of everything on this planet. Jesus fucking Christ. Guys, get out of here. I don't need to give a fuck. Okay, my guys, can you like not, please? Please? Okay, now there's even more Grenier here. What the fuck? Program to appear every 1 minute when you're in the air. Oh, are there? Every 1 minute when you're in the air? What? Did I just get like really unlucky then? Because like, that's nuts. If they're programmed to show up every 1 minute when you're in the air. Oh, it's these fuckers. Oh, it's these fuckers. Oh, yeah, I've caught these guys before. Yeah, I've seen these guys before. Oh my god, you were not joking about them being like looking like a lizard with weird ass tails. What in the fuck? That is weird. Yeah, but no, I've seen them before. I've definitely seen them before. Oh my god, this is gonna suck ass. Fine, whatever, we'll go search for it. Just working our way through. You know what I'll do? Hold on. I overshot that. Whoops. Don't come towards me. Wait, no, we're good. I thought there was another dude that showed up, but no, I was wrong. Why is it on the edge of the cliff? You know, I feel like there's some like really weird ass coding going on here to make it work like this. Like we're talking like really weird ass coding. Also, they don't even have feet. How the fuck are they walking around like this? Like what are they doing here? Like waddling? Rolling? Like, I don't even know at this point, man. This is weird, man. So weird. They do a waddle waddle. They do a waddle waddle. Ah, fuck. It's another coastal one, god damn it! Ah! They just flop on the ground. That would be kind of funny though. Just have them like do a flip flop. Flop flop, flop flop, flop flop, flop flop, flop flop. That would be so weird. Coastal Mergu. I need another Mergu. I guess their name does encapsulate the fact that they are really weird. Like, relatively speaking, they are very, very strange animals. So I guess it does make sense. Oh my god, Maru, could you, like, spawn in, please, properly this time? That'd be nice. Could we actually get, like, the, splendid Mergu, please? That'd be great. That would be amazing. I am actually kind of curious how much the trading tags, mods go for. I'll have to go through and double check that really quick at some point. Oh, and the spot is gone. Alright. Fair enough, I guess. The spot has disappeared. What? Dead center of a base? Oh, that's, unfortunate, I guess. That's, like, real unfortunate. Holy shit. Here. Thank you for making it easier to kill you. Okay, is it just down? Where's the spot? Where's the spot? Spot? Duder? The fuck? Where did they go? There's a thing here, but I can't see it. Follow the tracks? Oh, because you're picking up one over there. Oh, I see. Sorry, just clearing off the skies for you. There's 3 of them! You frick frack. I need to get like a... I need to bring up my Rubico just so I can snipe these fuckers out of the sky and just not have to care. Oh, you can't do 2 at the same time. Oh, yeah, that explains that at least. No. I'm just gonna follow a cry really quick. Oh, there's something over here. It's a quokka. It's 2 quokkas. It's a plains quokka and then a regular quokka. I guess these are just the regular quokkas. At least I'd assume that these are the regular quokkas. Oh, and one of them escapes. Damn. That's unfortunate. Plains quokka. Hello, quokka. Little quokka dudes. Okay. We're gonna have a, like, is this gonna just be more efficient for us to go through it if we're not dealing with it, like, during, like, a fucking, ghoul hunt? Because I swear to god, the ghouls are gonna be more of a problematic situation than they should be. Ah, it's a woodland quokka. Come on. There we go. Holy shit, that took a second. There we go, got it. Okay, we got the woodland quokka. Or I guess the woodland margu. Or whatever the hell it's called. We got the woodland version of it, but no, we're gonna need the splendid version of it. Yeah, no, this one over here is just not spawning for me. Like at all. I wish it was, but it isn't. Which is less than ideal. Oh god. We got an amber one. And we need 3 tags. Well, I mean, we can get 3 if we capture 1. That's a guarantee. As long as we get 1 of them to show up, we're good. That's all that matters. It's not getting 1 tag per. It's getting... We usually get about 3 to 6, or 4 to 6 per. Usually is what it looks like. But still, it's like... What the hell? Oh. Those are all common contracts. We can just leave this be. We can leave the commons alone. Oh. Quokka? Quokka. Nope, those are contracts. Why are the contracts so common? Holy shit. Like the Quokkas are like super 1 tag if it's injured, 2 if it's startled, 3 is undetected, boosted by Doubler. Yeah, but like for me I'm guaranteed to at least get 2. Which will be nice. Because I have multiple boosters on me right now. So we should be fine. It's just like, god damn it. And oh, they're over here. Okay, hold on. We are now mimicking the duders. Locate and tranquilize. Coastal Margoo? It's just a coastal. Damn it. There we go. Got it. Unstartled. We are now getting 6. Man, it's really unfortunate though because it would be nice if we could get more, but nah. We're just chilling, having a terrible time. Okay, no, we're gonna go for this one over here. There's one that's over this way. And we need to grab it, but I need to make sure that we can actually get to it first. Yeah, down here, over here, and up onto this mountain over here. Am I just having the worst luck possible? Wait, did they just stop spawning them in for me? This is the reason why I don't touch these, by the way, is because they don't work. Okay, thank you. There we go. Jesus Christ. Now we're good. Now I can just search this and just follow. And then look for a spot that has a lure. Right there. And then we can go grab you. That should be fine, hopefully. Oh, that was new. That's a new sound. Or at least a new screech of some sort. God damn it, it's coastal. Could you not mark it, please? Marking it makes it real hard to see where it is. Thank you. Okay. the whatchamacallit's here. So, as it stands, the guns themselves will direct you towards where they are. That's what it is. It's so, if you go through and mark it with a ping, it makes it really, really hard to actually see what you're aiming at. Since the pings themselves are like 4 times the size of the actual thingies themselves. But you see what I mean by my luck being terrible regardless? Like it's gonna take us a while to get this, to even just get them to show up. Which is unfortunate, but welcome to life, I guess. We're just going to exist. Hoping that it'll work, but not actually getting lucky enough to where it actually does want to show up. Coming through, coming through. Okay, Dargans, could you like not, please? I need you guys to just like not exist, please, Dargans. That would be great. I out-heal the damage that you do to me. By a considerable amount, my guys. You're not even able to hurt me. You guys hit me with like 1 bullet out of all the volleys that you guys end up doing. It does nothing to me. Which is why it's all of our shenanigans. Oh, that might have fucked up. Oh, maybe? No, got lucky enough. Okay, cool. God damn it, it's another coastal. Ah! Coastal, why the fuck are you here? Why would we have to do this again? My god, we have so many coastals. Jesus Christ. I feel like the splendid ones are gonna be like the ones that we have to get like a 1% drop chance on. Like, I swear to god. It has to be, at this point, it has to be a 1% drop, right? Like, that's, at this point, we could just like safely assume that it's gonna be a 1% drop, right? Okay, there's a bunch of contracts over there. Did you guys find another one? Yeah, but those are all woodland margoos. Yeah, those are all woodland margoos and stuff. Oh, were those naturally spawning? Did we actually find a naturally spawning margoo this time? I'll take it. That's easy. It's nice and chill. We're at 28 margoos though. Oh my god. 28 margoo tags. You know, one thing I am kind of curious about is how the hell do they know if they're startled? Like when we capture them, right? How do they know if the margoos are actually startled or not? Or is it just like a... Is it just more of like they're actually just watching our every move and just like wait for us to actually go and capture the animal, and they're like, alright, cool, this is your score. Oh, adrenaline. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I could definitely see that being the case for like adrenaline and stuff. Yeah, I could see that. Okay. Okay, there you go. Just gonna follow this one. My god, this takes absolutely fucking forever though. Okay, so I have a feeling this is gonna be one of the ones where if we get a secondary one of these, we're probably gonna sell it for a shit ton. Like 30 plat easy. Probably. Yeah, there's a pretty good chance that it'll probably be like 30 plat. Probably. My god. Please just give it to us. Just give me the shenanigans. Yellow. Perfect. Hello? It's another coastal one. God damn it. Not another coastal. I mean, I'll take it, but like, god damn it, man. Every single time. At least they're easy to catch. Like, at least they're like, they have like a consistent flying pattern, so they're relatively easy to catch, so that's not bad. But like, at the same time, it's like, what the hell, man? Common contracts over there. We don't need those. We need the other one that's over this way. Telling you, man, it's gonna take us like years to get through this. Runs into their Dargon, immediately dies by melee. Yeah, smart move, my guy. Yeah, definitely smart move, my guy. Where's our chef's here? Come on. Okay, so I'm assuming this is gonna be one of those ones where we're just gonna be here for a while, just looking for it. Damn, it's too bad too, because it'd be nice if we didn't actually have to worry about it, but no, we're gonna be stuck here for a while. Also, I like how these points aren't exactly on the center, so we actually have to deal with the whole thing of like... the gunner scanner, does it actually highlight it? Oh my god, it does. Holy shit. That is so nice. Holy shit. What? We're not going to be doing Eidolons today. Okay, once we get to 2 hours and 30 minutes, I'm going to switch over to Space Marines because I do actually want to go mess around in Space Marines a little bit. At least before I have to go get off and actually get some other work done, because that would be ideal, to say the least. Come on. Come on. Give me what we're looking for. Come on. You've got this. Just give us the splendid Kondrak, please. I see you. God damn it. Or sorry, the splendid Murgu. There we go, got it. Oh my god. Murgu, what the hell, man? Why are you like this? Why must you cause problems? There we go. Okay, so we have gotten 30... No, it's even worse than that, actually, because we've been getting woodland Murgus this entire time. Yeah, so we've gotten 30 coastal and 24 woodlands. Oh my god, what the fuck? What are the chances doing thumpers again? I see. Well, no, we're not doing thumpers, Ozzy. We're trying to catch a single animal, and we're not doing thumpers right now. We're trying to catch a single animal that just will not spawn for us, and it's so I can get the last tag that I need, so I can go through and get the so I can get the last mod through trading tags and Cetus. It's a good time to say the conversation was backpatched. The region says perfect. Good time to say that conservation was backpath to the region, so it's probably... Wait, what do you mean by backpath? What do you mean by backpath? Like as in the sense, or backpatched? Oh! Like they had to back up the patch a bit? Wait, so what does that mean in terms of like getting the actual or the actual thingies then? Does that mean that we actually have a chance of getting it, or is it just like it might be so borked that there's no way for them to actually spawn? Is that what you mean? Because if you mean in the sense that it might just be broken and is added later, just have it. Oh. Oh no. That's concerning. Okay, let's hope that it actually works out for us then, because yeah, that might suck ass to have to deal with. Just a little bit. Okay, now that we're back here, not gonna lie, other than Avich has the best. Yeah, well, I mean, Demos is also Demos, so I wouldn't be surprised if they do actually have some of the best shenanigans. God damn it, not with the coastal again. Oh my god. It's not that it's broken though. That's the weird part, is that it's not broken though. It's just that it's not spawning them though. That's the problem. Also, I think the birds used to take fall damage. Oh, that would be interesting. Oh god, if they took full damage, that would mean that like you'd have to kill them and then capture them within the same time that they fall. That would be hell. Like actual hell. I'm gonna be with you, Chiefs. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get the Murgu this week or today. Does the Splendid Murgu show up nighttime or daytime? Like, does it matter, or is it just like both? Or is it only daytime that it spawns in? Because if it's only daytime, then we might be running out of time here. Let me go check. We are 10 minutes until day ends. Okay, cool. I tried to hunting, got whacked something before I got to the... Oh crap, okay, I see. Yeah, no, there's a lot of really funky stuff with hunting though, especially in like, for example, Fortuna. They have a thing where like the animals will just fall right through the floor constantly, and it's like, no! Guys, you fixed this ages ago! What do you mean it's gonna just like have all of the animals that we're trying to capture just fall through the floor on us? Like, it's atrocious. Like, it's actually atrocious. Oh crap, it's another coastal. Yeah, no. I know that Ivara is really good, but these guys are already far enough away from you that it doesn't really matter most of the time. Because like they're flying in the sky anyways, so that's why it doesn't really matter what frame we're using, because the frames themselves doesn't ultimately matter. Because we're fighting, or we're trying to capture things that are like quite literally like these things right here. That's what we're hunting right now, are these guys. Get annoyed by the other things. Yeah, but then also at the same time, I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. It doesn't matter at this point. I really don't care. Okay, where's our chefs? Like, I could pull out Ivara, but eh. There's a pretty good chance that I'm gonna stop in like another 4 minutes anyway, so it's fine. We've been at this for 45 minutes. I don't want to continue this any further. Just try to get one single animal for 45 minutes and we still haven't gotten it. It's crazy. God damn it, it's back here again. Oh my god, why are you back here? Doesn't note any special spawn conditions for any of the particular breeds. Okay, cool. So we're just kind of gonna have to suffer with it then, I guess. Okay. God damn it. Okay, I was hoping we could get away with not having to do that, but fair enough, I guess. Okay. Is there like a particular part of the map that they like to spawn in, or is it just like, does it not matter? Because if they have like a particular part of the map that they like to spawn in, then I could see that being a thing, but like outside of that, I'm not sure. Okay. That's also not noted? Oh shit. Okay. Got them both. Haha, come here. Got it. Oh my god, it was off this time, I think. No, it's pretty much dead center. Okay, I see. Whatever. Fair enough. Come on, just give us the Margot. Hmm? If you're asking that question of me, Spinos, there's me and only me, so I guess I'm all of them, I guess? I guess I'm just all of them. I'm sorry, Spinos, but I qualify as all of them, I guess. I'm every one of them. Hold on, where is the chefs here? Yeah, we're looking for a subspecies. It's called the splendid margoo. It's just that it's really incredibly annoying. It's because I'm getting the last I'm looking for the last one involving for all like the pets. Like, I'm trying to do the mod grind for all of the pet mods right now, and so we're pretty close to getting all of the mods done. It just relatively depends on what's going on here. Okay. This is the last one to finish for Cetus. Did you get it? Oh my god, did we actually get it this time? Please tell me we actually got it. No, those are woodland muggers. God damn it! Ah! Is that it there? Did I actually spawn it in? I swear to fuck. Please tell me I spawned that in. No, it's another coastal margoo. God! Okay, so I have no idea what to do here, in this sense. Because, like, at this point, we're looking at, like, going through and capturing a crap ton of them, but we're not getting anything. We're actually not, like... We're not getting lucky enough with this. This is, like, very disheartening. Because, like, we've already gotten 42 of the coastal and, like, 26 of the woodland. So we don't need those, relatively speaking. We just need the other stuff. Then Cry is over here capturing a crap ton of stuff, too. There's another woodland margoo right here. Hello. Hello, Tims. Hello. I'm just gonna like chalk this up to being like no, we don't need to use pheromones. Pheromones aren't required for this. They do help a bit, but they're not worth the The cost of actually having them like show up for that cost. Like I understand that they can help, but they're just not worth it for us specifically. Mostly just because it's such a long process anyways. There we go. Yeah, there's a woodland one, woodland right there. It's funny too, because the one that we were looking for, the Emperor Kondroks, we got them immediately. Like within seconds of opening the Plains of Eidolon gates. But now that we're not looking for the Emperor Kondroks, we're actually like having a difficult time having any of them show up. Which is so unfortunate because it's like, god damn it, man. Meow. I do wonder if there's like a... Emperor Review 65. I just need to look right. Well, yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, we found it immediately, but it's also one of the more rare ones. Hey Dylan. Okay, actually I do want to see if we can actually get this one going. Okay. I'm gonna hang out in the sky and wait for the dude to show up. Just like hang out here for a bit. You're just a coastal. God damn it. Yeah, 32,884. Holy crap, that's a lot of pickups. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna place bets in the fact that we're probably not gonna get it. Like, I'm placing, like, heavy bets that it's probably not gonna spawn in for us. Yeah. This is Warframe. This is the game that I, is, like, straight up my bread and butter. Cry, that's gambling, and we all know that the house always wins. And at this point, I'm inclined to believe that this game works the same way that gambling does at this point when it comes to, like, comes to the animals. You just have to keep going until eventually the game breaks itself, and then you get it. Eventually. That, or somebody comes in and you're trying to prove a point, and then proceed to immediately, have your point proven wrong. Also, that is a very cute doggo. You can... No! No, 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 no. No, that's not how that works. Homie, that is not how that works. You can definitely lose a lot more than 100% of your money. You know that, right? You very much can go fully bankrupt. And we're talking like going into negatives. What the fuck do you mean details? I swear to fuck, my guy. It's evil. It's what it is. Sorry, just pulling my phone out. I just wanted to go check something really quick. Have you been sent yet? You have not been shipped. I'm gonna crash out. And my glasses have not been shipped out yet, and I've been waiting for them to be shipped and stuff, and it's like... I'm over here just chilling, waiting for my glasses to show up because... I have a major headache at the moment. I'd like to actually be able to like not have to worry about having a massive headache right now. Did you guys finally get it? Did you guys finally get the thingy? Right here? No. Oh, I see. You're trying to get everybody into the same place. Okay. No, 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 no. So I drink a lot of water, Saki, but the reason why is because my glasses are extremely thick. And what ends up happening is that when I go through and have my headphones on my head, they just get crushed into my head and it gives me migraines because of it. It's, yeah, it's not a fun time. So the glasses that I have coming in are like super, super thin. They're like paper thin. and I'll be using them on just for like my desk and stuff, and then I'll be using the pair that I have right now for my outdoor stuff, since it's a lot more durable and stuffs. But yeah, I have a pair of glasses that are coming in like, yeah. Oh, I did. I actually do. I have a bunch of IEMs that I have. I have some IEMs and stuff. The only real reason why I'm not using them right now is because these are a lot more comfortable and easier to take on and off whenever I'm on stream and stuff. And so I kind of just suffer with it. Also, my ears have never really gotten used to IEMs, so I can only really wear them for about an hour or two before my ears start to hurt. So I do actually have to be careful. They also have a thing where they tend to fall out of my ears a lot, since I can never find IEMs that want to stay in my ears. So I usually only use them whenever I'm doing like proper like recordings and stuff, or like I'm doing like audio monitoring and stuff. Outside of that, it's not like I don't tend to focus on it too much. There we go. But yeah, as a TLDR, I'm just waiting for my glasses to come in, and they're supposed to come in the next 4 days, and that's why I'm like waiting for it, getting the notif that like they've been shipped, because I want to make sure that I'm here to actually pick them up. I just don't have to deal with the issue of, oh no, I'm not here I'm not here to pick them up and stuff, because my packages sometimes just get left in the mailroom without actually being put in the lockers and stuff, and I don't want to have my glasses being taken from me before I can even get them, because that would suck ass. Chief, I don't know if we're gonna get this today. Like, guys, I think this might be one of those ones where I don't know if we're actually gonna get it today. This might be a I have to go buy it off of somebody kind of situation, rather than actually have to go grind it out. Because I'm starting to realize that I think the game just wants to spite us at this point. We've done this 50 times, if not more now, to get these both. That's just nuts. Oh, that's true. Could go check it to see if he's selling the tags for plat. From plat for these kind of things. Yeah, no. It's because you can do all of the rest of them super easily. But like, yeah. It's just that for some reason we're getting like really unlucky with this, which kind of sucks because it's like, god damn it, man. Tim's is over here just being like, just farming it all the way out. Sculptor farm is great right now. The sculptor farm? Yeah. It's not the only It's not the only platform that I have. I have quite a few different platforms that earns me quite a bit of plat. It's just that I have to keep up with all of them, and well, we all know that I'm lazy as shit, so at least when it comes to Warframe stuff. Yeah, are we sure that this isn't broken? Like, are we sure that like this is not broken? Ooh, Kavats! Karos! Ow! What the hell, man? I have an easier farm that makes this even more plat. It's just that it's going to be incredibly annoying to keep up with, but it has to do with Descendia. Because Descendia is actually one of the best platforms in the game. Like, hands down. Yeah, apparently. Like, when you said that it was a myth, I was like... I thought you were joking. I didn't think that they were actually a fucking myth. Like, I thought this was just you being pedantic. No, turns out, yeah, no, they're legitimately actually a myth. Like, what the fuck? Alright, cool. Hey, at least we don't need to be, like, daytime or nighttime for this, at least. So that's nice, at least. But, like, oh my god. Prepare the tranquilizer. The tranquilizer. It's just a coastal? God damn it, I hate the day-nighttime mechanics. No, it is nice to have though, because at least then we get a bit of variety in the way that like things look like that. But yeah, no, I get you. Just wanting to run Eidolon sucks ass when you can't just do it. Night might be easier since the only random spawns are Vones. Oh, really? Oh wait, so do we actually have a chance to actually get them to show up? So if there's no... Oh, there's no contracts! Oh, what if we have a really good chance of having them show up if there's no contracts? I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. Tim's comes in, does a bunch of them, and then just leaves. Are you okay, Tim's? Because, yeah, no, they are, these animals, are, like, rare as shite. But I don't want my cat, catch Vasca virus? What? That's not a thing. Homie, there's no such thing as a Vasca virus. You're getting a pheromone? Oh, yeah, no, that works. Okay, let's get out of here then. Let's go get some pheromones and stuff, see if that actually helps. Also doesn't change anything. Oh, it doesn't change anything? Oh. I see, so it's like STDs, but it doesn't actually do anything to you. Interesting. That's a very interesting discovery. I didn't realize that those were a thing. Ooh, fajitas. Changes, but the imprint might give you, but you could just pull imprints. Yeah. Just keep grabbing all of them if you can, so it should be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go check to see if I can get it through the platinum grinds, because if I can just do it through platinum, I have like I have a grind that'll let me get platinum, like possibly 600 platinum an hour if we get lucky enough. So like, just give me the platinum, man. Meow. Barter goods. Okay, that's not browse wares. You don't have any plat. Oh no. Oh no. I know. Okay, I'm actually genuinely curious how much this costs. Hold on. Precision. Conditioning. For 9 plat? What are people selling? What are people doing selling this for 9 plat? What? In the fuck? Alright, fine, whatever, I guess. Dudes like over here just losing their fucking minds, I guess. Yeah, no, I might as well just go buy it at this point. Like, I'm sorry to say this, guys, but I'm just gonna go buy that real quick. 9 plat for that? I'm just gonna go buy that, actually. Just give me like 2 seconds here. Give me like, yeah, just give me like 2 seconds. I might as well just get that done and out of the way. I'm probably gonna do the same for the ones that are in Fortuna as well, just so I can get those out of the way too. What? God damn it, can you just let me read it? No, I didn't get it, Tim's. I'm just gonna go through and actually I'm buying it off of them. I'm just buying the shenanigans. 9. Best thing about Warframe is having 1,000 of a single yeah, pretty much. The entire Warframe grind is effectively just you having 1,000 of a single resource that you've never heard of, and then just finding out, oh yeah, it's a crap ton of plat that you could have had. But yeah, we just got the mod. See, I want to go through and do Fortuna now, but the problem is I'm kind of scared to go do Fortuna because I know that's going to take a while. And I don't have the patience to do that, man. Like, Saki, you're gonna hate me for this. Or you're gonna hate the game for this. Hold on, nobody explained this. I need to show Saki what that's for. Because unironically, Ignia is gonna be your best resource that you'll ever have in the game and is the best plat grind in the game. Okay. Just... You need to go to the Sanctum. Oh, well, Ignia specifically. Well, it's one of the best plat grinds. Ignia, yeah. Yeah, it's one of the best plat grinds in the game. So what you go through and do is you go talk to him, go to Browse Surplus. You go into here, and this is what you use your Ignia for. It gives you arcanes, and then what you do is you take those arcanes, and then you go burn those arcanes. You do the same thing for Mafika, by the way. What you do is you take your Mafika, put them into primary bulwark, and just burn them into primary bulwark. Throw them into the arcane grinds. Go back out. Go and talk to Necroloid, or whatever his fucking name is. I guess regular Lloyd. You go and talk to this guy. And then you just go burn all of it. You go talk to this guy real quick. You go burn this all into Arcane Disillusion. And ba-bam. My condolences. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we'll just do that. Bulwark, yeah, that's all there. And then yeah, we'll just do like anything over 10 and we'll just burn those actually. Yeah, anything over 10. Actually no, we need those. But these I do not need. Burn those. And then what you can do is take those, take the phosphor that you just got, and then burn that phosphor into, where is it? Which one is it? I think it's 1999. Halvania. Go burn that into Halvania. And then what you can do is you can go take that, and then if you get lucky enough, and you get the right kind of arcane for this, which apparently it's not going to give it to me this time. Which is bullshit. Because there was one where I actually got 2 in a row. Yeah, just out of spite, it didn't want to do it. You can get hot shot out of that, and the hot shots sell for anywhere between 25 and 30 plat each. But yeah, it's one of the better plat grinds. Yeah, well we didn't get it, I just bought it with plat. But yeah, Mafika and Ignia arguably is one of the easiest plat grinds in the game. Because you can get anywhere between 100 and 150 Mafika in a single Descendia run. And since you get anywhere between 100 and 150 of it, every Mafika is, every 5 Mafika is 1 arcane. So every 100 Mafika that you get, that's 25 or 20 arcanes that you can burn into phosphor that you can then use to go and gamble. To get your arcanes and stuff done relatively easily. Welcome to the grind that nobody talks about because apparently nobody knows about it. Super easy. Super easy and super chill. There you go. Yeah, I still got the corns ribbon. How do you go see to make what? Just go talk to Lloyd. Literally, just go to the sanctum. Go to the sanctum. Yeah, you just talk to Lloyd. Just go to the sanctum and talk to Lloyd, and then you want to go to the arcane disillusion or whatever it's called. You just go over here. Talk to this fucker right here. This frick fracker. This fucker. You want to talk to him? Arcane disillusion, and then right here, dissolve arcanes, and then you can just burn the rest of the extra arcanes that you have right here. I can't wait to get to a point where I've finished every arcane in the game so I can just burn them all as I get them, but as it stands right now, that's not going to be the case, unfortunately. But yeah, so what you can do is you can just take arcane hotshot and just sell hotshots for like 25, 30-ish flat each. Individually. They sell for a lot, and they do pretty good. Actually? Whatever. You know what? It's a whatever at this point. I don't care anymore. I'm done. I'm okay. I'm chilling. We're okay. I'm just gonna end up just deleting that out of here. Also, yeah. Okay, guys. Where's our chefs? Hey, Tim's. Get in here. Where the fuck are you? Tim's, just get the fuck in here. There you go. Oh, hey, Tim. Hello. Hello. Welcome to me losing my mind because stupid shit, as per usual. Because this is welcome to just everything that is absolute hell. Oh my god. There you go. So, what I want to go do is I want to go grab you. And then we want to go through and grab... Where is it? Where the fuck is my thingy? Corns? If you have any blue stars, blue Ia-10 stars, I'll take those off you. Just any blue Ia-10 stars that you have. Just any of them. I'll take them off you. I know this sounds weird, but I actually need them. So I'll just take them off of you, the more than the better. Yeah, no, you see what I mean? It's the best, it's one of the best flat grinds in the game, if not the best. You have, okay, cool, perfect. Absolutely perfect. I will be taking any and all that you can trade, which is apparently 6 in 1 trade, so we're good. Yeah, I burnt through all of my fucking Iodine stars near instantly, so. What, the phosphor? You have to go burn the, you have to burn collected arcanes. That's why I'm saying Descendia is what you want to be running, is because you can get anywhere between 20 and 30 arcanes per Descendia run in Steel Path. And then what you do is you turn that into phosphor, and then you just burn that phosphor into the Hulvania thing to get hot shot, and then you just go turn those hot shot arcanes into plat. That's what that is. But yeah, it's one of the easiest grinds for plat in the game. And if you do it fast enough, you can get 2 of those runs going. So that's like, what, 70 plus arcanes in an hour? Put those together and you've got, well, you know. It's a lot. It's a lot of plat that you can get. It's just that it costs a lot of credits, so you just need to make sure that you have a large enough credit farm for it to where it makes it actually worth you running it. Otherwise, you will run into issues. With that specifically. This takes 2 orange, doesn't it? It probably takes 2 orange. No, it does not take 2 orange. It takes 2 orange. Fuck me, man. Fine, whatever, man. I'll just, like, run. Wait, these only take blue! These only take blue! Wait, I can do these. I can do these. I can do these guys. What about these guys? Do they only take blue? No, it takes an orange. What about you? Do you only take blue? You take an orange too. Crap. Fine, whatever. Yeah, no. Well, I'm out of everything. I'm broke. They're easy to grind though, so it's not that big of an issue. It's just I keep running out of them, so it's fine. It's whatever. I just keep going fucking broke all the time, so it's like, oh, okay, fine, whatever, I guess. By the way, guys, don't join my party for this. This is something that actually works faster alone than it does if you are in a party. So just don't join my party for this. Well, I said it's a solo anyway, so it's fine. I can hop on and give you orange. No, Kelshi, it's fine, it's fine. It takes me like a minute and a half to get 1 orange, by the way. There's a grind that gives you an orange every minute and a half, so that's not bad at all. Hey, look at that! It's actually here today! We actually have the strip mining mission real quick. There we go. Jesus Christ, that took forever. But yeah, strip mining gives you embers constantly, like super quickly. It's actually pretty nice for it because then you can just like get consistent strip mines going, and it's actually not bad. I'm not worried about it, Kelshi. It's fine. It's fine. There's like, genuinely speaking, no reason not to do this. It's fine. It's minor issues. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, the reason why it's faster to do solo than it is to do in a party is because the amount of people that are in your party determines how many diggers you have to do, which is problematic because if you want to only have to deal with only having like this going, like only having 1 of them at a time to do, then you're good. Yep. If you're solo, you only need 1. If you have more people, then you need multiple, or you need to do multiple. So it's actually 100% worth it just to do it solo. Granted, a lot of peeps might say otherwise, but whatever. It's minor issues. 2 people? Yeah, well, 2 people gives you 2 diggers, which come one after the other. So it does slow you down by about 30 seconds. So it's about a 50% time increase for 2 people. Which is why it's just not worth doing with multiple people, if you can. No, not really. They're out of sync, so it increases your time by about 30 to 40 seconds-ish. It's pretty bad. It's less than ideal if you're trying to actually, like, make sure that you can kill the time. But no, it's not great. That's also why I have my, build here for Gyre. It's specifically so that I can keep my Gyre build going and just do this solo without having many issues, or any issues for that matter, because I can just chill here and just exist, which is great. But as you can see, it's 1 digger to complete, and then we're good. If you would finish, please. Digger, please. Finish. The finish, please. There we go. Amber. There you go. See? Amber stars. More amber stars. Best grind in the game. Or at least for amber stars specifically. There's not a single thing in the game that's faster than this for amber stars. Now, Saya 10 stars, the easiest one is to go to the void and crack relics or crack things in the void. Or in the Zerman. Actually, the Zerman also has a pretty good one too. A pretty good drop rate as well. But it's usually one of the two. Meow. Alright, send in yourself. Yeah, there you go. All three of you. Yeah, this just takes a while though, which is unfortunate because we're just here sitting. Welcome to the AFK grind, guys. The most relaxed amber grind you could possibly have. Also, each one of these amber stars that you have sells for about 2 plat each. Which is kind of funny to think about because you're like, oh yeah, it's not that bad. No, actually they do sell for about 2 plat each. Which is so weird. Because it's like, why do you sell for 2 plat each? Out of all the things that you could have. It's so weird. Oh, my OBS is having an absolute fucking heart attack right now. Yeah, my OBS is having a straight heart attack right now. Unfortunately, no. The sculptures actually don't sell for a lot. There's only a couple of them that sell for a bit, more than like 7 plat now. But the majority of sculptures don't sell for more than 4. So it's actually surprisingly not worth doing. If you're selling amber stars at least. Yeah, because most sculptures only sell for about 4 to 7 plat, which is like, eh. Which I'm not going to be selling the amber stars anyways. I'll be burning them into thingies so I can sell so I can burn them into endo. Because I'd rather have the endo anyways. But also there's other ways of getting around that where it's like less ideal. Or I guess more ideal? I don't know. It's whatever. There's also endo that you can get out of this too. Which is pretty convenient. You also get a crap ton of mother tokens too. There's actually a limit to how many mother tokens you can get at the time. But yeah. Aya. Oh, there's also Aya here too? Is there? I don't think I've ever seen Aya drop out of this, by the way. Not once. Huh. Interesting. Good to know. So pretty much everything that you get out of this grind is actually worth running. Nice. Oh, I'm doing your Aya farm right now? That explains why you guys have so many fucking amber stars then. If you guys are running this all the time, that explains it. Because like I've gone and gotten 18 amber stars in a row while doing these missions, by the way. That explains exactly why you guys have so many freaking amber stars. Okay, no, that makes it. That explains it actually. Yeah, because for me this is the amber star farm, not the Aya farm. But fair enough, I guess. Meow. Not that I know of at least. It's all the enemies are like level 27-ish, so I don't know. The level bounties don't really matter unless it's like steel path versus non-steel path. Everything's about the same level and difficulty scaling after that. Or outside of that. There you go, max the out and then we should be fine. Man, it's so weird seeing that like we can get amber stars. Do you guys know why they don't let us actually go through and get Sayatan stars through other means? Because I find it so weird that they just like don't let us go through and get Sayatan stars through like grinding a mission. Because like there should be a mission that has a reward that is Sayatan stars, but I guess maybe that was just a decision that they had decided that was like not worth them doing, I guess, maybe? Which is really unfortunate because having one that would be for Sayatan stars would be so nice. Or maybe just having an enemy that drops them would also be really nice as well. Because honestly, having that be a thing where we could like have like a machine that the Orcan left behind and getting like a Sayatan star out of it would be great. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But then again, I have no idea how any of the thought process for DE goes for this stuff. Specifically, at least. Because it could have been one of those ones where they were just trying to avoid accidentally giving us more than a certain amount of these Sayatan stars. But then again, there's people that still have hundreds of them. So like, you know, it really depends, I guess. Meow, meow, meow. There you go. Meow. What? the fuck? Oh, my excavator's out of power. Never mind, we're good. Because I forgot to give it the thingies again. Because that happens a lot. There we go. Though, I do wonder if there's a better, well, not necessarily a better grind for this, but I do wonder if there's an easier way to do this. Because there's gotta be, no, there has to be an easier way to do this, right? I guess, to be fair, at this point, I'm already, like, existing here. I'm actually not sure. I'm not sure exactly what that entails. It's the, mining mission. The endless mining mission. Or strip mining. So whatever strip mining is, it comes out to being that, at least. It's one of the endless missions, so I got no idea. Relics have had a chance to reward I-10 stars. Those would have been so nice to have, because, like, I need more, though. I need more. I need so much more. Damn, that's so unfortunate. Oh, hi, dude. Of course they're bringing out one of these guys. It's like a freaking dude again. There you go. Just gonna take that guy out of the way. Taking him out of the way. Old Rec Room. Yeah, okay. I'm so mad that, like, the old Rec Room relics didn't work that well. It's so sad. Must have mind from hunting or running regular missions. I could see that. Yeah, I could see that, actually. To be fair, it's one of those ones where, like, unless you're as broke as I am in terms of, like, stars, you won't have this issue. It's just that we run arbitrations consistently, so we get a lot of treasures out of those arbitrations, and then we turn those arbitration treasures into endo constantly, which results in us just running constantly, or running out of stars all the time, which is less than ideal when you're trying to actually get an endo farm going, but it's whatever. It is honestly way whatever. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Oh yeah, by the way, Geyer is easily the best warframe for doing this. Just for the fact that, like, you don't even need to use your weapons, you can just exist. And her abilities stay up even if you use your arc wing, so you can just fly around as a giant lightning ball that just kills everything instantaneously, which is fantastic for just making your life a lot easier for all of this. Wiki says wildlife on Cetus can drop stars. Yeah, I feel like that's not true though. And that was like one of those ones where that was used to be a thing. Because I've never seen them actually drop stars. And which wildlife do you mean? Yeah, level 4 running demos. I farm that I keep getting recommended, which I did get 5 and 1 bunny. Oh, that's not too bad. The wild spawn Kondrokas and wait, what actually? The Quokka and Kondroks? What? When did they do that? Wait, when did they do Quokkas? What the fuck? When was that a thing? We have to kill them, right? Just making sure. Because if we have to kill them, then that's going to be a whole different story in its own right. But if we... yeah. Oh yeah, I think it happened when you... what? Crap. Alright, I guess we'll have to go check that out and see if we can actually go through and farm that out, because that's, hold on, let me go check that out, actually, because I genuinely am kind of curious about that. Can Zaku use his abilities to go and kill them? Nah. Nah. See, if they've got resources, I need them to die. That's how that's gonna work. His 4-will? I think. Oh, his 4-will. Oh, crap. 1999 drops a good amount of endo. Yeah, that's also true. It's just that the arbitrations are also a really good platform as well. Not the best, but it does actually come out to being a decent amount of plat, so that's why I used the 1999 grind for that as well. What about the cats? So do the cats also have a thing where they drop endo? Or the side 10 stars? Or do they not? Because if the cats don't kill or they don't drop anything, that would be sad. Wait, what if I just use the Ignis? Not the Ignis. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm pissed. I'm actually pissed. What the fuck? So basically what you're saying is that just go hunt quokkas is what you're saying now. Oh, that's bullshit. I guess we're gonna be hunting Kondrox too then. God damn it, that's so annoying. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab my my one weapon that lets me blow up everything. Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I'm gonna go grab a rocket thing really quick. Gun. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Valkyrie is really good for farming. She's one of the best, or like just in general in terms of gun platforms, specifically speaking. She's really good for it. No, I was thinking about this. The Ogress. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some revenge for the fucking Margu incident earlier. Hold up. Or the Murgu incident earlier. Hold up. Give me a second. We gotta drive them up a wall. So you're saying that... Okay, but like, hear me out real quick. Do cats also give it to us? I'm placing bets that cats do not. Oh, hey, Mesa. Sometimes we fail due to our best effort. No, homie, this is not me failing. This is me succeeding. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I'm not failing over here. I'm succeeding exactly how I want to be. Also, there's probably a better weapon for this. Because the amount of ammunition that this weapon has is atrocious. Hold on. There is a better weapon for this, right? Just making sure. Because there has to be. Hold on. Oh, you're right. I could just use my... Hold on. No, there's... I could just use my Zaw. I'm just gonna use my Zaw. Because that way I can keep my... Oh my god. That... I have an Exodia Contagion build, by the way. It's a nuke. It's literally just a nuke. It's really fucking funny. 1.5 million damage! There's also the epitaph too, but that also requires me de-equipping it, and we don't want to do that. No, but see, here's the thing, guys. It requires me de-equipping it if I do that, and having to go through and equip and then de-equip and then re-equip and all that kind of stuff, I'm kind of lazy. And so what I could do is I could literally just keep this going and just do it this way. Hello, Katos. You're going to be a part of my experiment, by the way. I need to know if you guys give me anything of use. You apparently do not give me anything of use. Did they just all die? They're all like exploding. What the fuck? Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Compressor, the only so to Quokka actually drop an item. I think sometimes happen when they flee and digging. Oh yeah, it's possible. I could see that as well. Vasquez bring only space aids. Oh, I see. Space aids! Oh no! The most evil thing on the planet. So it's just quokkas that give me the, just making sure that it's just the quokkas that give me the, shenanigans, right? What's the drop chance on it, by the way? Because, like, the drop chance has got to be relatively low, right? Like, is it like 10%, 12%? Like, what's the drop chance on the thingies? I need to check if Necros works on quokkas. Oh my god, that would be really funny if it does. That would be so stupid if he does, though. Yeah, we'll just say like a 10% chance of having it drop from the quokkas, I'd assume at least. Since we did have it show up at the first time, so it's fine. But we do need to make sure that we can get the quokkas to spawn a little bit. Wait, hold up, what? What do you mean they don't have a drop rate for the quokkas? Is this one of those things where the percentage for it is just up to random bullshit? Is that what this is? Oh, that's so awkward. I've killed a few animals already. No, it's not that I don't trust you, it's just that that's so weird. Because they should have a drop rate on the wiki. Is that it? Why are there Kondroks here? Another wildlife in the plains of Eidolon may drop stars. Wait, so is it just all life on the plains of Eidolon? Because if it's all life on the plains of Eidolon, then sure. Fair enough, I guess. A direct quote. Okay, so it's just may drop stars, not a guarantee. That's bullshit. Fine, I guess. Whatever. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it's gonna get a mesa. Oh my god. Homie, I'm not gonna grab a mesa. We're not doing this. We're not. Them dying from DOTs is kind of funny though. Chances anything else can drop stars, I think. Mesa won't target them probably. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is that Mesa probably won't be able to do it. It's also why I'm trying to use my, that's why I'm using my melee for it, is just so I can go through and Necros works. Do you know if that's confirmation or if it has been confirmed, or is it just like speculation right now? Because if it's just based on speculation, we can't work on that. There you go. Oh, you just did? Oh, okay, that works. Well, I guess we can get a Necros in here then. Wait, hold on, does having multiple Necroses work then? Because then we won't have them be able to reroll the stats, or do they not stack like that? Because it'd be kind of sad if they don't stack like that. That'd be real sad. Wait, so, real question then. Does that mean that the Grenier can drop fucking thingies too? Because they're technically wildlife, or is that not considered, relevant here? Because that is a sad day indeed. Also, what is up with those cats not wanting to die? That's, less than ideal. I need to find some quokkas. Quokkas, where are you? Quokkas? Wait, wouldn't we want a mod drop transbooster for this though? Yeah, wouldn't we want to have a mod drop transbooster for this? Oh god, please don't remind me of PSO2. Homie, let's not. PSO2 is one of the few games that I've, like, few MMOs that I've actually 100%ed. And when I say actually 100%ing it, I mean, like, I finished everything. There was nothing left for me to finish. In the first and second PSO2. Or the, specifically the original and the secondary versions of it. I did them all. Yeah, no, I don't touch PSO2 anymore though. After I finished it, I swore after I finished it, like after I beat it, that I'd never touch it again. And I've kept that up so far. And I will never touch PSO2 again. Any of it. Where's our stress? I will be keeping it that way. Hold on. No, it's because my ex used to play it. That's why 100% of the game is because my ex was playing it. And the only real reason I was playing it is because my ex was. And that's why I have no reason to go back and play it. Meow. Modra, Transpose, plus Necros, and Korra. Korra wouldn't help. Not in this case, at least. Because Korra's dome wouldn't be able to proc on them, that's why. So it wouldn't matter. There we go. I wonder if it's not, I wouldn't consider it to be like a resource, no. The reason why is because the reason why Korra's dome works for it is because you have to have them actually like go through and be captured within Korra's dome. If you don't, then Korra's dome isn't gonna actually proc on them. And that's why whenever you're doing like Orc and self-farming and stuff, you have to have them there. Otherwise it doesn't work. But yeah. Surprise Necros not working with Foscos. I mean, to be fair, it's just how it goes. It's a minor issue. Sorry, I'm just testing something really quick. What? They also give you amber stars? The fuck? Excuse me? The fuck do you mean we get amber stars? It just says stars. Wow, okay. Bullshit, that's what that is. Actual bullshit. Meow. Yeah, I feel like Vaska Kavats, or Kavats in general, don't actually give you any stars though. What? What is it, Kami? What's up? Wait, so I just got the more rare drop and I don't want the rare drop? God damn it, man. But I don't want the rare drop. I want the common drop. Man. This is where it sucks a bit because it's like, game, you're gonna give me the more rare shit when I don't want the more rare shit. What? I don't know, man. It's fucking pain. That's what this is. I need more dudes. Where the fuck? Send dudes. Not nudes. Send dudes. Yeah, I'm trying to get I'm trying to get the blue stars, and it's just easier to go and hunt the animals than it is to go actually into missions and do crates. These crates are a pain in the ass. So yeah, we're going and grabbing stars just so we can do the endo grind a little bit easier. The problem is that apparently all wildlife actually goes through and gives you like a chance to actually have stars drop and whatnot. The thing about that is that it's just Pange. And it's giving me League of Legends. Oh, fuck. Code, if the game is giving you League of Legends treatment, that's time to uninstall. That's what that is. That's not a, maybe I should play another round. No. That's when you uninstall. There's not a single game that I will ever touch less than League of Legends. It's a mix between Night Rain and Arc Raiders is what they're describing it as. I have no idea either. Not past it, at least. Oh, contracts! Yes! Yes! Let me sneak up on you. Yes. Yes. Haha! Get bapped! Give me my contracts. Please and thank you. What is my Iton goal count? More than 0. More than 0, please. I'd like to not be broke. At like having 0 fucking thingies right now because I actually have 0 fucking amber stars at the moment. I'm broke. Game is good, but in order to actually enjoy it, you need to at least one more person to play it. Oh, that's not league treatment. Nah. No. See, league treatment is when it starts making you feel like you don't need to take a shower. That is what league treatment is, homie. It's the only time that's when that comes through here. Also, yeah, playing a competitive game or anything that requires skill in open parties is a bad time, homie. Like, genuinely speaking. Like, let's not do that. Let's just, like, ignore that all. Just all of it, my dude. It's fine. It's okay. Yes! More catos! And I hit a tree. Appreciate that. I hit a tree and I hit a tree a second time. How in the fuck did I just hit a tree twice? I'm pretty sure it was the same tree too. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so fucking stupid. Lol, just because, yeah, fair enough, I guess. Just suffering, man. You have 4 Iton stars? Jesus Christ. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's Pange. No, this is just... Where the fuck are all the contracts? Where are all the quokkas? What? Where did all my quokkas go? The fuck, man? Where did all my quokkas go? Where are the frick crackers? What the fuck, man? Wait, should I be doing this on Steel Path? I just realized, should I be doing this on Steel Path since it's mod drop transbooster just by default? I think I have like 50 to 60 Cyton stars. Yeah, I'm a Realty Chief. We need a few more. I'm currently negative for how many I could actually have. We're sitting at negative numbers over here. You know the quote, go further beyond? No, this is fucking further into the abyss. Stars are not affected by boosters. Are they not? I thought they were. No, they are. They are. They're affected by mod drop transboosters. And Steel Path, as it has, gives you a mod drop transbooster. See? One drop trans. But they are affected by mod drop transboosters. Yeah, I fucking love contagion builds. They're so good, man. They're so delicious. I love my contagion builds, but this is what I mean by I'm in negatives right now. I literally do not have anything else here. My god, I'm in the negatives again. God damn it, I'm gonna burn through all of these again, and then we're just gonna use after thing away from an era about my back. I feel like left at MR, go to MR. That's not actually not too bad. North, that's not too bad at all. Oh, yeah, Cry. The reason why I say that I know that's false is because it's a very common thing in the community to go through and grind Iton stars with a modular France booster. And you can also see the difference between when you do have it and when you don't have it. Well, yeah, there's a reason code that we're so strict with, like, just being a decent person. If you can't handle being a decent person, we ban you. That's what that is. There's a reason why we have a pretty strict policy on that. Like, instantly just gone. Actually, you know what? Hold on. What if there's 4 of us searching the entire plains of Eidolon and just go and kill everything on the plains, and hopefully we can get more stars that way? Because hear me out real quick. It's similar to an infinite crate spawn, right? Yeah, because if I'm just thinking about it in the sense of like how many actually spawn, that's infinite crates right there. Yes. Yeah, exactly. So we could just have more of them just show up. More crates. No, enemy, they're not highlighted by the highlight system at all. So you do actually have to use your you do actually have to go through and use your thingy. That's why. No, it's okay, Blazed. It's okay. I'd rather you guys keep your stars. It's not like it's at the end of the universe to go through and actually go grind this out, and also gives me something else to do in the game, because I don't know if you noticed or if you know this, Blazed, but I'm done the game. There's not a thing in this game left for me to do. Unless you want to go through and grind out the rest of the arcanes in the game and collect every mod in the game. Or finish off the fucking codex. And that's not my forte. I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't been able to make a decent dent in the Cyton stars in the past 6 years. Yeah, no, it's also because I also play almost every single day, and we do consistent RBs. That's why we went through it. I started with 800 blue stars. I had over 200 fucking orange stars. We just burnt through them all because of how fucking like crazy stuff's here. We have like nothing else to do. No, LR6 doesn't, LR6 is not referenced in reference to how done you are the game. It just means of how many of the weapons that you've done. So yeah, you could be done all the weapons but not all the standing or anything else in the game. But no, I'm literally done everything. There's nothing left for me to do. Where's our chest? I'm done all the standing and literally everything. I sat down and actually finished it all because it was like, oh well crap, now we're just gonna sit here and do it all. God damn it, man. Where's those stars? What about sitting about 850 signs, just never use them up? Yeah, it's because if you don't use them for like treasures and stuff, yeah, of course you're gonna have more of them. But I use them all for my treasures and truths, so I like burning through all this. There's more quokkas! Yes, that's bullshit. We didn't get any quokkas. Conclave is left, but I'm gonna be Roasty Chief. Blazed, I'm not touching Conclave. Like, no matter what anybody says, I'm not touching Conclave. I do not give a crap. That's not happening. I will be doing that with Universal Medallions and only Universal Medallions. That's why, praying to you add sight and stars the bounty drop table. Because as it stands, the rarer and more difficult amber stars are easier. Well, cry, we have to split up. Sitting together isn't gonna make this easier. We gotta, unless, are you using, oh, you're using Necros. Never mind, we don't want to split up. Never mind, ignore me. But yeah. Da, 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 da. Oh my god, okay. I'm gonna let you have fun with that. We're gonna not deal with that right now. Conclave even a thing anymore? Yeah, no, Conclave is a thing that they have in the game. It's just that nobody does it anymore. There's like a handful of people that do it at most. And the people that do Conclave are like super intense about it. Because the last time I met somebody who was about like, think about it like Linux users basically. If somebody uses Linux, you'll know that they use Linux. It is one of those things where if they fucking play Conclave, you will know about it. Because they will make it like almost their entire personality, unfortunately. Ow, dude, that hurts like a bitch. There we go. Speaking of which, you know what's even funnier about that? Guess what? I use 3 different distros of Linux. I just don't talk about it. Actually, technically it's 5, but we're not gonna get into that right now. Just because 3 of them aren't actually IDEs, they're more consoles than anything else. So like, you know. Welcome to Linux Lingo! But yeah, I'm not gonna get into that right now. You can find the occasional Lunar match, but that face off with the only Conclave modes that actually have population. Yeah, but that's because Lunar is actually fun. Yeah, no, I used to run on Linux like as a daily platform, but then when I started using Adobe, I couldn't switch to, like I couldn't use Adobe on my Linux platform, so, or my Linux and stuff, so like I had to go through and switch back to Windows. I forgot how to spell it, not Windows. I mean, to be fair, you know what? That's the GG's for Windows right there, just not being Windows. It was fun, cannot have that in 2026, yeah, apparently. I got invited by a random to do Conclave, barely started, refused because why the heck? Who the heck are you? Well, yeah, because if they're random, might as well just like, what the fuck, man? That's why, like, that's also why, like, I tell you guys, like, come on, just have a similar, just at least similar names so I can work with that. Because if you guys don't have similar names, I won't be able to know who the fuck is sending me invites in the game. Then you guys need to send clarification and shit, and that shit does not work out well for anybody. What the fuck? Why are they taking forever? Okay, what is our current? Oh my god. I just got a quadruple. Quadruple! Yes! It was not ideal. Hold up. More quadruple? Oh, Jesus. There's more? Okay, it's just fucking with me now because there's actually some Margus that are flying around us right now. Handful of windows here. Oh, yeah, no, there's only one OS that I refuse to use and it would rather die than touch. That would be Mac. That would be anything related to Mac OS, I refuse to touch. Only for the pure fact of I feel like I need to wash my hands every time I touch it. It's just, no. It's like, it's a monster. It's like a monster of an OS. It's so bad. No hate on the people that use the fucking Mac, but like, it is bad. It has worse compatibility than Linux, which is impressive. Like, you actually have to put effort into having worse compatibility than Linux. And they somehow pulled it off. Like, what are you gonna do to pull that off? Like, come on. It's garbage but manageable? Nah. See, garbage is actually manageable. That shit is just hell. I'd rather just go to... I'd rather go to hell again than deal with that. Rather go back into fucking a second time. Get a second taste of it just so I could know. Before I go back into dealing with Mac OS again. By the way, the major that I was doing before in college, before I quit college, almost required you to have a Mac or Apple PC or laptop. And like... I'll be real with you, Chief. I'm not a fan. Like, no. Like, Apple used to be somewhat decent, but like, their prices are so over the top, it's just not worth doing anymore. Like, at all. for that because they when they brag about Apple. Well, yeah, because it's basically just the Linux users if they want it, if they're rich. That's effectively what it is. It just licks freaking rich Linux users that are somehow more pedantic and more obnoxious than Linux users, which is, as a Linux user, is impressive. Because if you can somehow be more obnoxious than a Linux user, my guy, you gotta go to therapy. Like, genuinely speaking, actual therapy. About the only Mac OS person that I know that's a decent, like, isn't like pedantic and or like atrociously like rich is my dad. He does use Apple and stuff, but that's purely just because it's easier for what he does. Specifically for his work and whatnot, which is fine. If you use Apple and stuff for your work, fair enough. But like outside of that, it's just like if you choose to use Apple and you had a choice of something else, it's just like, oh my god, man. Yeah, that's what I was doing earlier. I was entering and then leaving and then entering and then leaving. That way it refreshes all the spawns for us. Nobody in my family went Apple. I also recall hearing that it was discovered that Apple had a kill switch code design. Well, it's not just that. Yeah, no, it's not even like a theory anymore. It's given. They straight up admitted to it about a year ago. Because there's always quokkas nearby. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking might be worth it as well. Though this might actually be way too slow. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just relatively speaking, this might be too slow of a grind for it. If we're going to be doing side 10 stars, it might just be worth it for us just to go into dealing with Steel Path in terms of like the void and stuff. It might be faster if we just go to the void. Hello, Quokka. Mer. Mer. I want to get one more though, because I need to like. At this point, I just need to get one more. Game? Actually, more accurately, DE. I swear to god, if you fucking spike my drop rates, I'm gonna lose it. That was more than a year when I heard it was like 14, 16. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, then it would have been a while then. Yeah, no, it's been... Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, my sense of time with that kind of stuff is kind of screwed. Relatively, so I did choose out of the curiosity. I want to develop stuff on Windows or Mac OS or Docker with Linux. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, you could just go through and set up a Docker with it and you can go learn how to use it that way. Could use Bubonico to murder the animals. True, but then then that would require you to go through and actually drop your thingy, and then you wouldn't have the ability to go through and actually do it this way. The thing is that it would require me to go through my thingy every single time, and I tried using my keybinds, but my keybinds aren't wanting to work. So, yeah, it's annoying. It's easier this way. It's easier this way. Don't worry about it. It's easier this way. Yeah, but then, here, hold on. So say I go use a primary weapon, right? And we switch over to using my primary weapon, right? I can't do that as easily as jump, right click, bap. I could do it that way, right? But now if I want to go back to my primary weapon, I have to do that, swap out, swap back in, and then sometimes I'll miss it like that right there. So like, you see what I mean by it being a little bit faster? And this has actually, theoretically speaking, infinite range and more AoE than the Bubonico, so I'll stick with my thingy, please, and thank you. I appreciate it, but I will be sticking with my thingy. That is easier and making my life much, much simpler. Also, I can use this to track the animals too. That's why. I hear you. I hear you, quokkas. I hear you. Delicious I-10 star farming thingies. God damn it. I feel like the game is doing this to spite me. The game has decided to spite me today. That's what this is. Merp. There we go. I will never touch Apple willingly. You're gonna have to give me some gloves and a respirator if you want me to fucking touch fucking Apple. Just anything Apple-wise. Outside of the one iPhone that I use currently for my tracking, because I have no other choice but to use it. Yes. If I had something else that I could replace my iPhone with, I would 100% do it within a heartbeat. Like, no questions asked. I'm sure they thought they could hold... what? What? No, more so in the sense of I hate Apple personally because I have a deep hatred of Apple. Anything Apple related. Because it's like, no. It's pointless. It's overpriced. Like, we're talking like, it's overpriced. You're hating on Apple. No. See, here's the thing. I hate on the technology, not the people. Sometimes the people, but we're not going to get into that right now. Somehow making a worse notebook than fucking, like, Google is actually impressive. That's actually insane. No, the reason why I hate Apple, though, is because a lot of their prices are usually, like, 4 times the actual price that it should actually be. Like, they have a PC, like a desktop PC, that you can buy off of them for $20,000. If you were to go build that PC yourself, it's like 10, if not less. So, like, Apple is one of those things where, like, yeah, no, like, it's pain. It's actual pain. Granted, Samsung is also pretty bad as well, considering that the recent stuff is all just nothing but AI, and it's like, oh god. That I can recall, it wasn't a confession, but a tech engineer who discovered the code, killed by comparing a new to old phone. Oh, yeah, no, they actually did confess to it. Tim, this is what I'm talking about. Is that Apple actually did straight up confess to it, the fact that they do it. Because quote unquote, they're trying to save the battery of the old phone. Quote unquote. Got it. Holy shit, that took forever. Yeah, let's get out of here. You see what I mean by, yeah. Sometimes people have problems with Chrome Notebook, and let's say get the hell because Notebook are so ass, like functioning buttons, that's just shit. Well, no. See, Chromebooks are good if you can't afford a decent PC. They are actually somewhat decent for what they are, because they're relatively cheap and somewhat reliable. But like for anything outside of basic work stuff, like making like Google Docs and stuff, if you want to actually game on them, no, it's not gonna happen. Samsung is Apple but incompetent? Nah. No. Hear me out real quick. Samsung actually is somewhat okay. The reason why is because they actually make durable shit. Like, they actually know how to make durable devices. Now, the performance of those devices, debatable. But when it comes to the durability of those devices, that shit is like, their stuff is actually really good. Apple, on the other hand, you could sneeze at it, it just breaks. I say this as somebody who has actually had my iPhone like shatter from just like sneezing on it. Well, I dropped it on concrete once, but yeah. Throw your phone. What? No, I'm not gonna throw a $2,000 phone away. Rick, regardless of how, like, this is one of those things where if somebody is like telling me like, yeah, it's fucking indestructible. If I spend $2,000 on something, I'm not doing that, man. That is staying right where it is. It is not being thrown. Yeah, their batteries okay, well, their batteries are shite. We're not gonna get into that right now. Yeah, but Nokia never had a $2,000 phone, though. That's the thing here, Rick. Nokia never had a $2,000 phone. And when I meant durability, I wasn't talking about the actual, I wasn't talking about the battery. The battery's durability is a different thing. They both suffer from terrible batteries. No, what I was mentioning is the fact that the glass on Android phones are actually really good. It's really, really hard to chip the glass on Android phones. Same thing with actually damaging the actual, like, casing of it. It's actually really hard to damage, and their cameras are usually a lot better than Apple's. I know that's weird to say, but usually it's actually much better. It's just that a lot of people tend to go through and look at Apple and say like, oh yeah, it's got the best technology ever. It's like, yeah, no, homie, I'm sorry to break it to you, but like, they actually have like professional grade camera work that you can do with your phones and stuff. Now the mics are a bit of a kind of a funny thing, because the mics on Apple are actually better mics on the phones than on the Androids, usually. The mic on my current S26 Ultra though is actually able to do it pretty well though. Because yeah, if you pair Samsung's phone plus UHD KSP, yeah, exactly, it's practically like unbreakable. But yeah, what I'm gonna do though, guys, is I'm gonna end it here though for today, just because it is nearing 4 hours and I'd like to go get other stuff done, and I'm getting hungry, and I don't want to get cranky, so I'm gonna go and eat some food. If you guys have any questions or would like to bug me and stuff, feel free to message me in the Discord. Or just like at me in the Discord and whatnot. Otherwise, it's all good, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your nights, and I'll see you guys later, okay? Good day, guys, and ta-da! Make sure you get some mutes, okay? Because like, holy crap, it is pinch. Good night, guys. Ta-ra.